So we've got players have been through a fair bit in their own party dynamic, working some things out, as a lot of the members are relatively new to the party and still working things out amongst themselves, ready to release some of this tension and these frustrations. They're looking for a fight. And they found a very late night pit fight that starts at like 1 or 2 in the morning. As they currently walk the streets, Thaxl in direwolf form, Nana D up on Marcon's shoulders, and Mave'riel and Aga walking astride. Mave'riel, at the very end of last session, had proposed a heist of the Wizard's Tower, that she has an inn, though most can't seem to get past that bottom, first, or second floor. Many don't return at all. Some return maimed. She insists that she has a way to get up past that point where the untouched spoils of a wizard's tower must lie.
Yeah. So let me know when you're done. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. That's effectively it. So we have our party walking through the street, and I will turn it over to all of you.
Well, is there somewhere we can go to talk privately? Like, please, I need to talk to all of y'all privately. And then she'll cut her eyes in the direction of the wolf and say, even that one, you could bring your dog, but bring a muzzle. Well, actually, you're not gonna want the muzzle for this because I want to hear its bark on this one.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Aga, since you left last week, Thaxl is your companion now.
Oh yeah,
she's in wolf form.
Yeah. She's walking as though she were your companion in the streets, like
okay.
a ranger would, or whatever they are. Yeah, ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I am listening, but I'm also preparing spells, just to make sure that he has the right ones prepared for a fight or whatever. So go ahead.
She's gonna stop playing with Marcon's hair, and she's gonna take a candy from her pocket and flick it at Aga's head and say, "Excuse me, I'm talking to you. This is very important. That I have something I really need to say, and I think that you're gonna want to hear this before we go anywhere else." And then she'll, "Sorry, I didn't mean to do that."
I sit next to Aga, which I think I'm still like, no, I'm huge. I don't know where I'm at, like height level now, sitting down, but
Your back as you're walking is about his height standing up. You're pretty big.
I am.
Wait, Jesus, she's that big?
She's
like
a
a horse?
dire
wolf.
I'm a dire wolf.
So she's like a horse, like a wolf, like a horse-sized wolf. Jesus Christ. Why aren't I riding you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why am I not riding her? Hey, Tasha.
It left my mouth, and I was like, "Fuck."
Can I ride you, Tasha?
Nice. I mean, yes, Kim. Any day. Oh, wow, I'm turning red.
You did accept them all into your mouth, I think, as a whale, so, or however you put
it. I did.
I take them in my mouth.
I just wanted to be known, Tasha. I'm ready to ride you.
Oh no.
I have to go. I will be right back.
Need to help your mom with the groceries.
Is Steph here? Dang it, no, I don't think she is yet.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Mave'riel she's going along.
Right. I mean, if you give me 10 minutes, I can make us as private a spot as we're going to have.
Yes, I think that it's important that I tell you this. And now that I am calm and not so feeling fasty, I think I need to say this. But it has to be private.
I mean, give me 10 minutes and I'll pull the group into a side alley and cast Liamon's tiny hut over the course of 10 minutes.
Now, real quick, Instead of casting a spell, do you just want to go back to the hotel that we already paid for?
It takes 10 minutes, and I can ritually cast it. I don't even have it prepared. That's just how wizards work.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So it doesn't
making a
cost a
suggestion.
spell slot or anything. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He'll spend the next 10 minutes while he's preparing the spell and casting it, explaining to Marcon how ritual casting spells work and the process of how it doesn't take up a spell slot and stuff like that. He'll get real technical about it, just to really, like educate, But anyway,
Marcon be half listening to you, not really like.
See, he's over here trying to give you the magic initiate feat, and you're just like, but I can smite things. Okay.
Yeah, while he's doing
Wizard's
that, I'm
funny.
gonna play with his hair. I'm gonna play with Marcon's hair the whole time. Just keep playing with it.
I'll allow it.
Right before I finish the casting, I'll be like, the really important part is of ritual casting is focus, and he'll look up and go, "Oh, you haven't been paying attention." And he'll just finish seeing Nana playing with his hair. He'll just be like, anyway, so, and the bubble comes up, and it's completely solid. So, if Thaxl would like to be Thaxl instead of Thaxl Wolf, she can. Nobody can see into this. It's up to her.
Nope. I will.
Are we-
Unless we're in there for an hour and I can do a short rest.
I think it depends on how long Nana wants to talk to us for.
Then I'm gonna say Wolf 4.
So once it poofs up, she's gonna she'll gently reach around and pat Marcon's cheek and say,
Oh.
Can you put me down, please? Put me down.
I'm gonna take her off my shoulders like this, and then gently put her down.
She'll look to Aga and say, thanks. We're not gonna get stuck in here, right? I go in here. There's no bars that's gonna come down, and
No, go ahead, step out. And he'll
Okay.
gesture.
she'll step
And if
out.
she does, she steps out and it's completely solid, just looks like stone on the
Okay.
outside. There's just like a bubble of stone in an alleyway.
Okay, she'll step back in.
Nice.
So everybody's inside, right?
Yeah. I think, and Thaxl will take up just about half. She'll take up 4 spots in her form, since she's
You
large.
can have nine medium
Mm.
creatures, and it's, I think,
Yeah.
Those spots are mine.
4 medium and 1 large. So
And if three,
Nice.
there's 4 medium, there's 3 medium, 1 small, and 1 large.
Perfect.
Okay.
Definitely room for everyone. Just Thaxl
Okay.
in this form takes up a big, on her side, a bunch of space.
So
For-
Nana's gonna walk over to the Thaxl wolf and try to pet her, to scratch her behind her ear. And while she does this, if she lets her, she is only gonna speak to Thaxl's mind. Is she gonna let her? Is she gonna let her scratch behind her ears? Because I don't think, unless you have something that would prevent it, I don't think you could stop what she's about to say.
She will lie down and not look at you, but she's not gonna snap if you try to pet
Okay.
her.
So she'll gently scratch right behind the ear, the good spot, right behind the ear, and she'll look around at Aga and Deontay and Mave'riel, but and with this smirk on her face.
who's
And she'll-
Deontay?
Or sorry, and Marcon, and
Who are you?
sorry, damn it, and Marcon, and she'll be lighting a cigarette and blowing it away from Aga, but she'll say only to you, Thaxl. So I figured something out that concerns me, but I get that you don't want to go to this tower thing. So I want to tell everybody about this thing, but first I want to tell you because I want to know why you don't want to go to the tower. I know that we are not on stable footing right now, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree, but I think this is important for all of us. I did my own research, and I've gone around this town, and I have thoroughly done an investigation. And there's no one that's really sick. So you know what I know. So I'm being honest with you. So could you, and you can talk to me like I'm talking to you, tell me why you don't want to go to this tower?
I can, even though I'm in wolf form?
You can talk to me telepathically, yes.
She's going to...
I'm pretty sure, right, Dan?
Mhm.
She can.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can respond to me.
Yeah, you can respond to this message.
She's gonna keep smoking her cigarette and say, just hold on, Dan, it's got the gas.
Oh my god. What is she gonna do? She's gonna think for a minute. And no, I have no interest in going to that tower at the moment. I can't even walk around this godforsaken town without having someone try to snatch me up because I have a bounty on my head. So I've seen what that tower can do to those who it doesn't want to have it entered. Words are hard. I don't have it. I don't have interest in it right now.
So I can tell them what I've told you, or what I can do is discuss something other than that, and only you and I will know this, which will give you the opportunity to whatever it was that you were doing that you weren't here with us. Or I can tell them the same thing that I know. What would you prefer? If we're gonna work together, I'll give you this. Because we're gonna have to figure it out.
I thought you didn't want to work with me.
I don't. But it is more of a I don't want to work with you, but I do have to work with you. We have an agreement. I gave you my word, you gave me yours. So whether we like each other or not, we're going to have to hold up to that. So I'm going to give you this one piece of information. And you tell me how you want to work it. Do you want this to be between us?
That there's no illness going through the city?
There is no illness. I've gone around. I can make vaccines if I know the problem. And I searched. And of course there's people that have a cold or a cough, but there's no real disease here. This quarantine is a fake. So you tell me, Thaxl, Lady Queen Thaxl.
Oh?
How do you want to handle this? Because
You fed her ego just a little bit, so. it doesn't do well just to keep it between us. There's no point, I don't think. So I would share it with the group. And yeah. I think it'll be fine. I don't necessarily, not that I don't want the information. Don't take this the wrong way, because I know you might. I don't really care about the sicknesses going around. So
I don't.
this town is shit. If they all perish in this town, good riddance. I could care less. I will help to kill people in this town. This town is disgusting and awful. So.
I don't disagree with you there, and I honestly don't have a desire to help people I don't feel are deserving. But having said that, I just wanted to show you that despite how I feel about you, I'm still going to honor my word. Beyond my word, however, I think we need to work on things. But I gave you my word.
And I gave you mine. And I will keep it.
And you, so we can agree to disagree on everything else, as far as I'm concerned. But I wanted to give you this opportunity. And, you know, yeah, I was a bit harsh earlier. But I'm sure that you understand what it's like to lash out at everybody around you. And I'm willing to admit when I get a little beyond. So I got a little beyond. I've had some time to cool down.
Well, let me ask you something, Nana. Can you make an illness that can do something to this town?
Yes. With the right ingredients.
Do you need money? Aga has all my money.
I'm assuming that money is going to be a necessity to get some of the ingredients, but I don't want dirty money.
But it's good money. I just can't take it. Aga is shopping for me with all the money I may or may not have stolen.
If it's stolen from that, if it's the cursed money, I don't want it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I will find another way.
I mean, he's cleaned it and it needs to be spent. And it's not, I don't think it's cursed. I think I licked it clean. So
Okay.
fine.
So no, I get what you're saying, but I like to use, if I'm going to take something from someone and everybody's entitled to do their own thing, but if I'm going to take money, I'm not going to take it from somebody that I'm going to allow to live more than 5 minutes. And that person is still alive.
Well, but she probably, girl, she needs to be dead. Either way.
But she's not. So I will find other means to get what I need. But what are you thinking? How bad do you want this to be?
I want this town wiped.
What do I get out of this?
What do you want?
What can you offer me? It's not about what I want. It's
Is
what
this
you...
all- Is this
No,
all
this is
happening telepathically? Like, so we're
Yes.
just sitting there and you're scratching her and then
And
nothing is
smoking.
being said?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
we can't hear it, dude.
so she's gonna like lift her leg and let out a little poot and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, just 1 minute, my belly."
Oh my God.
And then she'll like scritch Thaxl behind Thaxl's ear again and say, there's a good many things that I want. But I don't want you to cater to my needs. I want you to tell me what you're willing to do and what you can offer me to do this thing for you. Don't base it on what I need. Base it on what you're willing to give me. And I'll see if it's worth it to me for that.
Do you like poisons?
Oh, I make them all the time.
Damn it. Do you like... I have a potion of mind reading that I was saving for someone, but now he's dead. Is that good enough, or do I need more? I probably need more.
You know,
I can kill somebody else.
It's not so much about the mind reading or the murder,
Ugh.
because I'm capable of my own tricks of the trade. What I want from you I want you to explain to me how you do what you just did. How are you like this? You tell me how to do that, and I will do whatever it is that needs. Let me rephrase that. You teach me how to do whatever it is that you do to do this.
My personality?
No, turning into this creature. I can turn into people. Why can't I turn into creatures?
Oh.
I know a lot of things, but this creature thing, you show me how to do this, or explain it to me. I'll just explain to me the concept of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll see what I can do about this town. Now, I'm not going to promise you that I am also powerful in being able to destroy a town, but I'm sure we can find their main water system.
Yes.
So explain to me how to do this thing, and I'll see if I can do it. And if I can do it, then I'll figure out how to do this other thing.
Should this be explained pre-fight or post-fight?
Now is as good a time as ever.
Because I'm getting weird looks
And
from
they can
those
look
other
at,
three.
they can look all they
Meanwhile-
want.
Meanwhile, Aga's in the middle of explaining to Marcon, so you have to arrange the runes in a specific circle, and you take the spell component.
Oh, Marcon's he's paying attention this time. Something caught his ear. He's like, oh, okay.
And, Aga's like, oh my god, I can finally teach somebody something. Share all this knowledge I've had in my head this whole time.
So explain to me this thing. Nobody is going to know but you and I. Let them do their thing and let them look at us. Because you know they think we're just doing what women do. So
Yeah, I don't care what they think anyways.
so tell me, how do I do what you're doing right now?
So, are you, like, she's never had to explain this before. Do you like animals, first of all?
Yeah, I love animals.
Okay.
I can talk to them sometimes.
Oh, that helps, I think. Yeah. So I've always just kind of like did it.
Do you think about anything? I know, like, for example, when I thought about, and I'm sorry, but I just wanted to help you. There was nothing obscene about what I was doing. But when I became you, I thought about everything it meant to be you, like your confidence, the way that you carry yourself, And you got, while she's explaining this, you see her kind of like her body just kind of shifts a little, but it looks like something's happening, but she's controlling it.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
And you can feel like the way that your hands are, like your. I assume that Thaxl has like sharp nails.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So you can feel her fingers change to be like yours, but they quickly change back.
I see a
it's
tongue
like,
go. Oh.
it's like deep in her fur, so only she would be able to feel it. I just think about what it means to be that person. So is it the same for when you become this creature that you are?
Yeah,
What
I
does
guess.
What does it feel like to be this creature? This dire wolf?
Yeah.
What does it mean to you? What does it feel like? Is there something that changes in you? Are you? And she just like, she's very intense in wanting to know this. And also, I have a quick question out of character. Dan, does this count as her seeing this creature for 1 minute and understanding, like having seen? Okay. Can you explain to me what you feel when you change?
So family was wiped out, right? Murdered, dead, slaughtered, blah, blah, blah. We had, oh, it's fine. We had allies in the forest. They were a pack of dire wolves. And after the thing happened, you know, like, whatever. She doesn't like talking about it. I went to go be raised with them because I was still young. So this is who raised me. So this is what I'm most comfortable being besides me. That was my second family. So it's home, away from home. But I could take shape. I mean, I could do, fuck. How do you explain this? You see it, and then you put that image in your mind.
So while she's explaining this, Nana's going to think about, like, really try to feel what she's saying.
Whatever animal comes to your mind, right? To me, this is home. It was easier for me to warp into my favorite thing. But you can do like a mini wolf or a snake or whatever you want, a bear, if you know what a bear is.
A burra?
A bear.
That's why I said a burra.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. What? I don't know.
But you form that picture, and then you study those characteristics, and then you let your image in your mind just kind of like take over, and then you're just what you became, I guess. You take your image and you get to become your animal.
Can you do me a favor? Can you show me what it looks like when it's being aggressive? And she's gonna start walking around Thaxl, and like you guys could see her like dragging her hands along her fur, and like she's actually like taking her hand, and like she's still gently caressing you, like in a very nice way, but she's also, you could tell that she's like feeling the muscles, and like trying to like memorize the form, while she's asking you, can you show me what it looks like when it's aggressive?
When
As she comes around to the front of your face, and she'll like have both hands like on your wolf neck and look you in the eyes and say, show me aggressive. And she's like really like holding her face like this, like looking intently at Thaxl as you guys are talking.
I'm just imagining like a halfling trying to reach the back jaw of a horse and being like, I can't quite reach it.
But she's really trying.
I'm still like lying down though.
Just show me, please.
So it doesn't take long, but in Thaxl's mind, she's going back to when she said that Nana stole her form.
Mm-hmm.
And amongst other things, Rhea betraying her, la la la. And you see the hair on the back of her neck the fur begin to rise. You start hearing this low guttural growl, and then a snarl take place. Her ears are flattening, and you see a deadly like look in her eyes. Her teeth are bared. You start seeing like drool start to drip, and she's like slowly about to like get up on like one paw is kind of like raised just a little bit to kind of like lift her up like she's about to pounce.
Okay. So as you guys hear Thaxl start to growl, you like Nana's her kind of falls out of the bun, and she like hunches down a little bit and takes a step back, and she meets that growl with the exact same growl. And her body slowly begins to shift, and when she like raises her head up like that, she instantly shape changes to an exact direwolf. The replica, only smaller, of Thaxl.
I look at Marcon. 10 gold on Thaxl.
Nice. A slightly smaller direwolf. Now you guys are filling most of the the dome.
Marcon's gonna pull out gold and match Aga's and be like, "My money's on the little one. Let's go."
Mave'riel, you want in on this?
No, thank you.
And then Nana's gonna say in Druidic, did I do this right?
For an interesting little halfling? No? Individual.
She'll nuzzle your neck and then shift back into Nana D and say, "Oh, okay. So here's the thing. So I saw you do the thing in the alley, Aga, with the guy.
Oh.
And I took it upon myself to go for a walk because I obviously, I have anger problems sometimes.
Well, if your anger problems ever result in a corpse, bring back some blood for me. For a day I can use it.
How much blood?
A vial, and he'll pull out one of his many vials, and he'll just hand her one. I don't need a lot, but it's a good spell component for a very powerful spell, so...
You think I can borrow one of those?
Don't
worry, I'll return it. Not the same one.
I'll hand him one. I'll be like,
do you have
careful.
an extra one to put tips of tongues in?
No, I don't. That's just one. Just have the one. And
No, do you have, if I bring you blood, will you bring me tips of tongues?
if you're bringing me blood, why don't you just cut the tips of tongues out of the
Because what
corpses?
if you get a tongue that I'm not near?
I will collect tongues for you.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I will collect blood for you.
Okay. Well, it's only good for 24 hours after you've killed it, so.
And then she'll reach into her bag and pull out a jar that has curious liquid in it. And she'll say, maybe you want to put some of this liquid in a vial and put the tongue in there.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Well, I want it for more than 24 hours.
Okay, well, I can preserve it without the liquid. It's fine.
Okay. And she'll stuff it back in. When she puts it back in, you see like one little tip of a tongue floating around in there. But she shoves it back in the thing. Okay. So Thaxl and I have come to an understanding that you guys should be aware. We made a deal.
When she growls, I'll kind of reach up because I'm actually her height, and I'll scratch the top of her head.
So while you were playing in the alley with your fire, I did a little investigating of my own, and I learned that there's no one that's really sick here.
I was noticing that too. We walk about the streets. Nobody's lying in the streets coughing. Nobody's really looking all that sick. They have patrols everywhere, but no medical personnel. I was noticing that as well.
I noticed a sick man that we grabbed and, you know what I mean, did what we had to do.
Wasn't really all that sick. He had a cough.
He was more drunk than anything else.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know.
Yes, many are panicked, but I've yet to see one that has any symptoms of this plague as described.
Is that Mave'riel?
She's there, figured to throw her. Throw her in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's fine.
So, I have a question to ask you, Aga, that I'm supposed to ask you. I'm sure Lady Queen Thaxl can ask you herself when she chooses. So do all of the monies you have, is it all from that lady?
Not all of it.
You see a Pogo.
Not all of it. No. And that's the truth. Like, yeah, like not all of my gold is cursed gold.
I would also like to, just recon like a little tiny detail that she did. Thaxl, before like going into wolf form to go find y'all, she had taken the separated coin, put it in something.
I thought
like
you'd given it to Aga.
I gave you 100 gold, but I'm going
okay.
to officially give you the rest of the cursed stuff.
Okay. Which is how much?
I'm going to go look through my notes. I'll message you.
Okay. All right.
I have some gold pieces. Oh, I'm sorry, Marcon. I spent some of the money that you gave me to make sure that your bounty was gone. The lady wanted monies.
What are you talking about? That was your money.
No.
Yes.
That was... Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But I am really confused now.
That was your money.
Okay. So, yeah, and she'll just scratch her head for a second. I have a little bit of monies. and I need to get some stuff, but I have to think about what I want to do because I want to leave a gift in the well before we leave.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
I want to leave a gift,
Ow.
but I don't want it to be a gift that
How effective is this gift going to be?
well, it depends on if I have the right ingredients. But I definitely don't want to use ingredients that came by means that weren't acquired with a positive outcome.
Now, if
But,
I purchase these goods with that money, would it bother you? Because we do have to offload it.
it won't bother me so long as you make the mix, and so long as you put it in as long as you leave the gift. If I walk you through it,
Hmm.
then I'm fine with that. But I don't want to touch any of it.
That's fine. I'll touch it.
I don't want that karma on me.
That's fine. I don't really believe in karma, but I got you. Just walk me through it and I'll make sure it's done.
Okay.
But we do have to offload that money.
What and I want to get what is necessary to do the thing,
Mhm.
and then okay, we can do it that way. I'm all right
All
with
right.
it.
Nana
Sounds
D,
good.
make a history check if you would, and Marcon, you can make either a history or a survival check.
History, you said?
Yeah, history if you would, Nana.
13.
Okay.
That was history, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was history.
So my survival check was 15.
Nana D, as far as your history of learning these things, you definitely have an idea of what different things that you can manufacture. Things that would be devastating to the city might be a little more difficult when the time comes to put it together. But things that can make everyone ill, at least, are easier. And Marcon, if assuming that you have the gist of what she's proposing here, your survival has been doing this type of work, which is the reason I had you do survival. And you know that a very common way is to tie a dead body down near the water source, or two, weigh him down under the water and let him rot. And that
we
can
can
poison.
definitely arrange that.
So that
Yeah.
might be something that would come to your mind anyway. You don't have to do anything with it, but I wanted to put that out there.
Gotcha.
I do want to ask if based on where we've been shopping and she's been helping them get like materials, would there have been any mushrooms that were more natural from like the Underdark at all that she would have seen? Because there is a mushroom that she knows that it's not it's not popular on topside.
Roll an investigation check, because you're pretty far from any access to the Underdark, but I'll roll and see if they have any in stock, and I'll compare that with your...
investigation. you
Yeah.
said? 14.
Okay. No, unfortunately you haven't spotted that in your different
Okay.
search bout.
Okay. All right. I'll have to think about it, but I'm sure I can come up with something. I know that there are some that can do some real damage over time. But yeah. I don't want it to be instant. I like to make people suffer. It's better that way. The longer they suffer. When it's time to make it all better.
If wolves could smile, like there, that's what Thaxl's doing.
Needless suffering is my favorite type of suffering. If I'm being honest.
It's needed, not necessarily by them. Mine needed. Does that not count for something?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
So is
your
that
needs
type-
will be met in this suffering.
Thank you. All right, then we have an agreement.
Do you think that as you make this, you could also manufacture a cure that we could sell or set them to fight against one another? Or...
We could sell snake oil for this fake illness too.
Some temporary relief?
Temporary
There's
relief.
always temporary relief, of course. I know how to make temporary relief. That's all in the making things last as long as they need to. If they feel like they feel better, but I mean, don't
True.
worry. I've got that part covered. You let me fuck this cat. You just wait on the kittens.
Who are we to tell them that they don't feel well?
Yes.
Yes.
For my purposes, having a few that
don't
could
worry.
in fact get well would be good.
Oh no, it's all right. I mean, I understand that you don't want everybody to suffer. There's a few people that I'm sure we could make sure that for all intents and purposes, have a way out. But
We see.
since I'm making this, then I'll be deciding who does that.
I see.
But I'll make sure, just for the sake of and she'll like wave a hand like up and down in front of Mave'riel. For the sake of yo conscience, and since you're listening, I'll make sure that there are some that have the ability to maintain. And should they choose to make a profit, then I'll give them most of the details. Maybe not all. A good alchemist never tells all her secrets. But for the sake of your benefit, I will make sure that maybe not everybody falls prey, but those who now, Lady Queen Thaxl, don't you get like this. Somebody have to. Sometimes you have to just.
I do a
forgive me
big
for
X.
speaking out of turn. Why do we care if these people live or die? They should live long enough to, give us their money, and then we split the scene. Let them all die.
And she'll say again, but only to Marcon, let me fuck this cat. You just wait on the kittens.
Fair enough.
All right. Are we?
I think that's all. Thank
Okay.
you for the lesson, Lady Queen Thaxl. And she'll like scritch underneath your jaw.
She doesn't know whether to be like happy or mad still or. She's appreciating the scritches.
All right.
She hasn't
Speaking
been
of-
scritched in a while.
Speaking of fucking this cat, let's get to this goddamn fighting pit. I want to
Okay.
break something.
Yes, I have need of some components. Illegal, sadly, here. If we're to get into the upper floors, the untouched floors of the Mage Tower, are you all going to this fighting pit, or any of you willing to go with me to procure?
Oh, I'll go with you.
I'm definitely going to this fighting pit for sure.
I'll go
That's
with you,
right.
Mave'riel.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Ah, wonderful.
I owe you.
Hey, Wolf Lady, ready to blow off some steam?
Oh.
I am going to give.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to give Mave'riel because I don't think that Nana would touch the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, hold on one second.
No problem.
I'm doing math in my head. I'm trying to figure out how much gold I want to give.
Do you think that we'll be able to make it back for at least part of it? To part of the fighting?
Perhaps
I
a few hours
like
away.
just like the end of the fighting. I need to get back. Just
I'm gonna.
for
Oh,
Welcome
sorry.
to leave whenever you wish, dear. Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
need
give.
part of it.
Yeah. Yes. She nods to Nina and looks at Aga. Yes,
I'm gonna give her Mave'riel 300 gold. I'm sorry, I have too many things to keep track of all at once. For I want paper and ink. I want 250 gold's worth of paper and ink in case I find spells. So, and that's for transcribing spells into the spell book. Since she's going somewhere with spell components, I'm assuming she'll be able to acquire this kind of thing. And then I want her to pick up 50 gold worth of rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems, because I need that for a teleportation circle. So I want to pick up the material components for that in case I want to use it. And I think that's the only paid
You definitely want to use it.
I think that's the only paid for component that I need.
Okay.
And it looks like it is. I'm double and triple checking the spells that I've got, but I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
You see your look. Yes, I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm making my way through an area like that. I suppose so. Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And he'll say, if you would like, I can give you some money to spend on yourself.
No, I think that we'll be coming into plenty coin soon enough with work in the tower.
I think you are correct. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
it. Gives another nod, pockets the coin. Well,
subtract 300.
The fights aren't for another several hours, so we'll get started on this and hopefully meet you there. And I think she's the one that had the information on where the fights were. I can't recall, but whoever had it has supplied you with
Marcon had it.
Marcon?
It was definitely me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I went and smooshed around the bar and we found the pit. Mm-hmm.
So she'll ask you then for the location. Where is it? Where to meet you then for the whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, she kind of looks out through the transparent side of the dome and sees the coast is clear. Shall we, Nana?
Yes.
I'll drop the dome as soon as everybody's good for moving.
She'll adjust her bun
Nice.
without the cigarette.
Then let us get to work. And she does her noble glide down the alleyway and out, mingling back in the streets with other people. Leaving Thaxl, Marcon, and Aga here. Do you three here have anything you'd like to do between, I think you're probably in the evening time now, probably 5 or 6, we'll say maybe 6 or 7. It's about dinner time, and the fighting pit starts at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
I have one thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to look for the nearest tree in sight. I know there's not like a whole lot in the city, but she's still like looking for the nearest one that she could escape to.
Okay. You can do a fresh investigation check if you want to do another look-see and see if you spot one that would be large enough to pass through.
Oh, 19. Right? Yeah, because I have 0 for invite. So 19, yeah.
Okay. Let's see, 19. So there are different sections to the city, of course, and there is a residential area that has certain areas to it. Some are slums areas, other are more well-to-do, but an entirely different ward across the city is for the elite an elite residential area for the wealthy. And there's a rather tall wall, but I imagine in your investigation, would you be trying to take a higher look, like climbing up walls and or anything like that, or are you just trying to look through where you can see?
I don't think she has any desire to go to the elite side of the city.
Okay.
I think and so she's gonna kind of close to her. Like if they're on like close to the city wall or something, and then there's the trees on the other side, like kind of around there. But she's definitely avoiding the elite side. She doesn't want to do that again.
Okay. The area in the small little green, the town green here, park basically, still, as you look through all the trees, you've thoroughly searched them a few times today, and there just aren't any that are large enough to cast a spell and slip through. But as you're sort of walking about the city, there's an edge to where you're almost at the dock section, and the ritzy residential, the corner of that residential ward, the elite one, kind of dips down on a hill a little bit, so you can see into it a little bit from here, and you spot in a few different backyards that you can see over the crest of the wall here a few fairly large trees that would definitely meet your needs in these fancy residential plots.
Before Mave'riel and Nana depart, she is going to look at each person individually, tilting her head at each of them, and she'll reach out and say something, and I'm DMing them each what I'm saying. And then she'll follow behind Mave'riel.
Nice. Okay.
After she's received Anna's message, she's just gonna nod. And then go up to Aga and rub or push, kind of like how as a dog, you need to quit typing. Here, pay attention to me. Dad.
Okay. He'll kind of absent-mindedly reach up, I guess, and scratch behind her ear.
She's gonna try to get her paw.
Okay. All right. Okay. He'll plop his book open. Spend the next 10 minutes casting Rory's telepathic bond.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he'll just cast it on him and Thaxl.
Okay.
Okay.
And he'll go through the process this time, and he'll be like, "Here, Marcon, here, I'll show you." And he'll start as he's doing a ritual spell, he'll show him how he sets up the ritual and everything, and he'll point out the different spell components that coincide with each different spell and why and all that shit.
I think she's gonna wait until you acknowledge that it's up and running.
Okay. Well, he does it.
Finally. Hey. So, do you see? She takes her paw. That spot over there.
We have a telepathic bond. You don't have to do the paw thing. Just send me an image of what you saw.
Oh.
Yeah.
I sent an image,
Yeah. And he'll kind of move his head a little so it matches. Wolves have odd eyes. Their colors are seen differently. But yes, I see it.
I can't help that. They have trees.
Are you going to leave?
I want to, yes.
Sorry.
I told you the deal. You better come back.
I will come back. I need a few days to take care of some shit.
Do you want to tear into something first and then leave?
No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I don't have the desire to kill anything right now. I just want to go home. If you're still willing to help me.
Well,
I mean, it's fine if you don't want to. Like, I get it, but I gave you all my money that I stole. I don't see why, or nothing's going to stop me now. So I, and you should help Nana with her thing. That'd be really cool too, because we had a deal. And yeah.
he'll kind of scratch. He'll be like, I don't.
Aga, just look into my beautiful big eyes. Look into them.
He's kind of looking up in the direction of the tower.
No, stop looking at that. I told you that's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
It's very phallic and I don't like it. It's evil. And I mean, I'm not a good person, but that place is just, there's something going on up there.
That's exactly what intrigues me about it. And he's kind of just staring at it kind of longingly. And he'll...
Oh, damn it. You want to go in the tower, don't you?
Yes, I do. He'll remind Thaxl, I have things I'm trying to accomplish, and I think that some of the secrets I need may or may not be in the work of other wizards, especially long locked towers. Seems the kind of place I might find something useful, or at least a lead to what I'm trying to accomplish.
You hear like an audible mind sigh.
So, a brief meta aside, how long will this take to take this trip for Thaxl? Like
meta,
in game?
Oh,
To get to the tree?
Yeah.
Just right from here to
No,
the
I'm
tree?
saying like once we go through the tree, how long until we come back?
So because, next week, the intent is to, be dealing with the tower. I'd say that
shit, is that
probably...
next week?
Mm-hmm. I mean, next week is the last Kier's Lament episode before the crossover.
Okay.
So I think that, but that's the intent, is to be there sorting out how to get up there, like Mave'riel's whole piece, and getting you all in there and where you need to be. So I would say that we could probably bounce back and forth between tonight, maybe have her back by the end of the session. It depends on how much she wants to engage there tonight with, wherever she's headed. Because we don't know. Just kidding.
I was going to say, meta, I plan to be back now by crossover time because I'm not going to Dallas. So
Yes, yeah.
there's your meta.
At the latest, probably
Okay.
the top of next episode. At the very latest, I'd probably have to, we have to
Okay.
nudge that.
Well, okay. Aga will go with her.
You don't have to go with me. I'm coming back. Remember?
Yeah, I know, but somebody's got to keep an eye on you.
I'm going to be just fine.
Well, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about who you might run into.
Yeah, and I'll kill them dead.
Yeah, that's the problem. Not everybody needs to be dead.
Why? Why not?
Thaxl, do you like running around this town? This is all in our heads. Do you
Yeah.
like running around this town not being able to show your normal form and not being able to walk openly and comfortably, because that's what happens when you just kill everyone. Even if they're assholes, sometimes it's better to leave them alive. This is the thing I was talking to you about. This is why Nana was getting so frustrated. The discretion and the caution and the care. You have to apply it. And not only that, but I told you I could help you with a few things, and I told you that I could perform a ceremony for you, and I would like to. I think it's time. I think you're getting there, and I'm very... And he kind of like searches for the word, and he says something in abyssal, or not abyssal, infernal. He goes, "Oh God, I forget the word. Oh God, proud. I'm proud of you."
Oh God.
And he's
I don't know what to do with that.
and he's gonna be like, so I'll come with. We have to be in time. We have to be back in time to go check out this tower, okay? Because Lord knows if these friends of ours run into something crazy, they're gonna need yours and I help. I mean, face it, they're hapless without us.
I know, it's so infuriating.
That laugh wasn't in character. That was all me.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. You promise you won't come too close. You'll keep your distance.
Your rules, not mine.
Okay.
Just know that when it comes to me asking you for help when it's my turn, my rules, not yours.
I think you can do that.
Deal?
You may have to remind me.
I'm very good at that.
I'm just saying I don't have the yes, okay. She reaches out a paw, a big giant paw. Yeah, shake. You gotta shake the paw though. It doesn't shake my paw.
He'll
It's just.
He'll just grab one little. Yeah, exactly.
My toe. That's weird.
I'm sorry, I've never understood the concept of the hand thing that you people do. Some devils don't even have hands.
I just see other people do it. We just took others at our word, and then but that's what I picked up along the way. That you don't do that.
No, Thaxl, I don't know how half the shit up here works. God, some of the social constructs here are so odd.
I hate people. They ruined everything.
I feel like we've just tangent into like complete nonsense. He'll turn to Marcon and he will ask Thaxl one more time, "Are you sure you can't wait until after this fight?" Because he does want to kill something.
What about your money?
What about it? Not planning on offloading it as fast as I can. I do have things I'm spending money. I just gave 300 to. I'm spending money. I'm working on it. Not gonna try and throw it by the fistful.
Well, I know, but we can't leave with the curse.
Oh, you don't know that.
I do know that.
Are you carrying any?
I was when I tried to leave the first time without letting y'all. Well, I let you know because.
Well, maybe you'll be fine, and then I won't be able to make it, and then you'll be alone like you wanted.
This is still in your heads, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking my half out loud at this point.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm still a wolf.
I'm talking my half out loud, and if Marcon asks questions, unless it's like these people are hapless without us, I'll fill him in on what's happening.
He's gonna mind his business.
Okay. It'll just look like I'm talking to my dog. Yeah, my massive horse-sized dog.
Weirdo.
To anybody else? What do you mean weirdo? I do that in real life, bro.
Me too.
Come on, Thaxl. Let's fuck something up, and then we'll go home.
I promise we're leaving tonight. I don't know what this is, but okay.
It's
What are we
pinky
doing?
promise.
Okay.
Even devils do pinky promises. It's how you sign half their contracts.
I have lizard hands. I don't understand.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You can fight. I will watch and assist when needed. I don't feel like
Okay.
fighting.
Okay. I'm down for that.
Okay.
All right, Marcon. You want to go spend some money, and then we'll head out to the fight.
Sounds
Thaxl
good
doesn't
to
want to
me.
fight tonight, so it's just gonna be you and I.
Oh, that's fine. Sounds good to me. It's been a lot of silence around here, so just trying to figure out what's going on. It's been kind of weird, but
No. I will share with Marcon. Thaxl and I are probably going to go on a brief trip. We'll be back quickly, I think, after the fight. Nothing crazy, but we probably won't be sleeping in the hotel, the inn tonight.
I mean, it's not a good place to sleep, so I don't blame you guys for dipping.
But we'll be back.
Mhm.
I'm very interested to see what we can find in that tower with Mave'riel's connection.
Want me to hold your rooms?
Yes, please, and he'll.
Yeah, I'll just tell the big
Toss
dumb
him
ogre to hold the rooms, and I'll intimidate him again. Don't worry, we got the money.
I'll toss him the however much money it is anyway. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I think it was
Mhm.
like a silver or something for the rooms or something.
I think it was like it was like 4 silver.
4 silver for the rooms?
Nah, it was way more. I don't know. Was it 3 gold?
No way. With that
Uh,
shitty rooms, 3
I
gold?
don't
What?
know. Yeah, it probably wasn't 3 gold.
Yeah,
I think
it was actually 4 gold, but
Oh Jesus!
Oh, for
There
the
it
whole
is.
group though, right? Yeah, because
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
for the
The
whole
whole
group. So it's like
And there was 4 rooms, right? So it's a
Mm.
gold per room.
Yeah.
All right. I subtracted the gold. He gives you a gold to hold it.
Okay. You guys still sharing the same? Well, we don't have much of a choice actually, because I wanted my own room. That's
Mhm.
right.
It's super booked down there because of the blockade of the port. So
Right.
that's why it's like
Oh, price
ching, ching,
gouging.
ching. Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll feed him more gold to keep the room
Okay.
if it comes to that. If he's like, "Where my money?" I'll throw another goal at his head. Be like, "There's your money." And then there we go.
All right.
Now pick it up.
All right.
That's
Let's go
awesome.
fuck something up then, and spend some money, and then we'll head that direction. Actually, is Nana coming with? Because she's not going to be gone until 1 a.m. shopping. I'm assuming.
I don't think she's coming.
She going to come watch at least?
She might come
Yeah.
halfway through. She said she mentioned something about it to me earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're definitely gonna be there because my blade has dragon's blood on it. It needs some new blood now. It's time to go.
You want that cleaned, by the way?
Nah, it's intimidating this way.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
All right, and the 3 of you then start heading through the town and finding a way, dining for the evening, finding some way to kill the next, several hours until 5 or 6 hours, whatever it is, 7 hours, I guess, till the thing comes out. And,
Some searching that Aga would do in this time, since we're looking around for dining and other things, is he would want to try and see if he can't find the materials or find a merchant or a location where he can buy the materials, something like that, that he can get his hands on the materials in order to start building his own like crafting bench kind of thing, where he wants to set up a mastercraft station. So he's going to start collecting those materials, or at least looking for who can get him those materials and how he can set it up in the future.
Okay.
So he's going to do a little bit, nothing crazy, just like
Yeah.
while we're killing time anyway, he'll...
Go ahead and roll an investigation check to see like where you're pointed and what kind of info you get, if you would.
Ooh, not bad. Natural 15 on the roll. You said investigation?
Please.
Investigation. Oh, +4. 19.
Okay. You stop by a few different places, sometimes being pointed in a better direction, other times not. But you end up in a shop where there's an individual that definitely has some nice tools in there for different trades, and begins to discuss the details of a mastercraft station as well as where you might look at procuring one, and even goes into a description of how a lot of serious craftspeople will construct their own over time, or at least oversee the construction. All much better information than the first shop you stopped in, which said, "Oh yeah, we've got one right here in the back," and he swung the door open, and it was just a bathroom. Which is where we'll take our bio break today. Yay! Awesome.
Was that a shitty transition?
Yes, yeah. It stunk, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was great, Dan.
Oh,
That was great.
I'm already out.
That's
you
amazing.
guys are insane.
We'll catch you in like 8 to 10 minutes, everyone. We're just doing our bio break, and we'll keep the audio hot because we are. And we'll catch you soon. I know, Danny, right? Surprise! It can't happen.
So are you guys having fun today? Are you guys enjoying this stream? You always enjoy the stream. Hi, sorry I didn't say hi. I said hi earlier, so I missed everybody. I'm sorry. Have a good night, Vic. Sleep good. Feel better. And just know that Nana didn't leave. Before you go, no, Nana didn't leave Mave'riel out in the cold on going and doing whatever she needed to do. So, it's mostly a good idea that Nana's going with Mave'riel. Maybe. So secrets were revealed today. Did you guys catch it? The secrets that were revealed about Emmy? Something happened today. Did you miss it or did you notice it? So, let's see. So you know that Emmy is a changeling. And she can change into people. And you found out today that Nana can change also. What's up, Gothic? You notice that Emmy, so if you missed it, Danny, Emmy and Thaxl had a conversation quietly in their own heads, and Thaxl told Emmy how she shifted into the direwolf, and Emmy switched from Nana D into a direwolf momentarily. So It's been revealed that not only can she change into people, but she can shift into animals too. Yeah, she turned into a little direwolf. A mini version of Thaxl. Yeah, so not only can she change into people, but she can also shapeshift into creatures. Uh-huh. So you now know that Amari, is a changeling that's been revealed. She's a sorcerer that's been revealed. She's a warlock that's been revealed. And what else has been revealed is that she is also partially a druid. Uh-huh. So I think it says on the screen that I multi-classed, but only 3 of those multi-classes have been revealed in character. Or maybe more.
There may be more what?
Yeah, she does still make battle muffins, multi-classing. So we're talking revelations of what she's done so far as she can change into creatures. She can change into people. She can change what her clothes look like.
Yes.
Yeah, she could do things and stuff. So that's been revealed.
So she's a changeling.
Yeah.
Very definition of the word.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm catching up on chat. Sorry, y'all are so sweet. I freaking love this community, y'all.
It helps that they worship you as a goddess.
Well, that also helps. Yes, it does. Like, no mistake, it definitely helps. But like, I'm catching up, and y'all are just I love everybody.
Yeah, Nana can make battle muffins and candies. That's the thing.
That's gonna confuse the shit out of Aga. Battle candies. What?
Mhm. Mhm. You know, for the times when muffins aren't necessarily ideal to carry around.
Yay! Now I'm officially caught up on chat. Okay.
I'm confused.
Are you confused?
Yeah, Half Donut said, "Take your internet cookies and go take your break." And he said, "In other words, well done," but I don't know what it was response to because I read it too late.
Then you don't need to understand it.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Is the creature changed through wild shape from druid class? It is through druid class. Changeling can only change into humanoids. The druid class, she's Circle of the Moon, so she can change into creatures.
You know, that was a real good. I was like, I don't know how she changes into being. She's a druid. She just does it. So, like, you put me on the spot to actually have to think. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, but
I'm kidding. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
And Steph, we were trying to take out groceries.
Yeah, Steph, you missed all the groceries at the
And now
beginning
we're
of the
back.
stream. Yeah, we took out the groceries as a team.
We did. Oh, yeah. People just want to mount me.
Yeah.
So we had to take a grocery break. And put them
Yep.
up.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Tosh
seriously?
Tosh is letting me mount her.
That
We took a
song,
grocery break.
that song has ruined the word groceries for me. Because anytime somebody says groceries, I'm like, who's eating ass? Every time.
Nice.
There's a song.
Steph. Yeah, there's a song, and it's I forget the context of the song, but at one point in the song, the singer goes, "Eat that booty like groceries," and I'm like, ugh.
Why would you do that?
Why? I don't know. I guess some people like it. Good for them. More power to them. But for me, I was like,
Steph likes
"Ah."
it. 'Cause she's
Wow.
So just so you want it, it's just so for there's some context about the whole grocery thing. There was a point yesterday. I did a spur of the moment to go over like the forests of Faerun to kind of give some context to the forests of Zhuin. And we came across this really nice drawing of a druidic man.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
And I was just like, isn't he hot, Steph? And Steph was like, yeah, he is really hot. Be right back.
And then she was gone
That's
for
awesome.
a long time. What were you
Listen.
doing, Steph?
Don't judge
Yeah,
her for
doing.
taking her time to hump trees.
Groceries, nice.
So now it's a joke. We are taking their groceries out.
So now,
Yeah.
whenever we need to go, remind ourselves.
Oh, Bobby,
That's
the
why
name
you
of
made the personal massager joke earlier.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Deontay. What'd you say, bro?
No, the name of the song is supposed to be by Marion and Janae
That's-
Aiko.
That's
Yeah, I knew exactly what you were talking about before, but I was muted.
Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, kid.
You just got it. Yeah, that's what we're talking
I
about.
feel so late to the party, but oh shit. What a party. Oh.
So yep. So we.
I like how she's getting so defensive. So
Ew,
great.
Steph had to help her
Steph,
parents
we-
with their groceries?
we love
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, that's
yeah,
what it was. Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Oh.
Yep, we believe
I
you.
mean, Kim, if you can,
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
send out a picture just for context purposes.
Oh, I mean, I
Like,
can
this is
put it-
Tassos leveled up as a druid.
Oh, I
Dan.
can totally
Oh,
do that.
saw
on
it,
my-
jeez, really?
Hold on.
See it, Steph.
That hot.
Hold on. Let me pull it up and I'll do it on. I can show it on my stream. I don't think I can.
We've gotta see the sexy female druid that sent Varoth to the grocery store as well.
Oh, yes. And she is very, I mean, they did some good tries, but she's close.
You're welcome, Danny. Yeah.
Have a great night, sword thief.
Bye, sis. See you later.
Take care.
Oh, good night,
yeah,
good night.
Just
Bye.
as a reminder, if you're in the Madbird campaigns, I do have all of the content, and Wild Mount is out if you want to take a look at it.
Oh
You just
shit.
have to
Yeah.
log in through my campaign. You just have to log into a character through my campaign, and yeah, it's
I
there.
did not know that.
It's not taking forever.
Mhm, I have all the content. It came out. It actually came out on the
It's a
16th.
struggle. There was like no Shelly left in there.
No
The
fights
fight-
have started,
Oh.
Steph. We've been doing some hardcore RP, man. And how do druids go into wild shape?
Yes. You missed it, Steph. Thaxl taught Emmy how to change into a direwolf. It was glorious.
That was a first. Oh, Steph.
It's alright,
Is that
now you get to
milk?
see us fuck shit up.
Are you drinking milk?
Oh, I am. I'm gonna pee.
Is it blood milk?
No, no blood in this one.
Oh,
There's no
then that's
battle
not-
to be won.
that's not cold. Then.
Hold on, I'm getting the picture up.
Yay! Hot druid!
Yeah, here it is.
Hot druid! I don't know. Blood milk
Nice
just sounds gross.
I feel like like Tasha's like, my people, hot druids.
Yes,
Like-
hot druid!
It's one of the prerequisites for
shit.
the class.
See,
Yeah.
have a fever of 103, which wouldn't be good right now, especially if you have a cough.
I feel like I've got to go listen to Post to Be now.
Please, what?
Oh, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Am I gonna enjoy it?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, definitely enjoy that line and envision it.
Why not?
Let it ruin the word groceries for you forever.
Nope. Groceries? No, no, no. I'm good.
You said it's Omarion and Chris Brown.
No, Mariana and Janae Aiko. Her name
Okay.
is spelled Jeneakio.
AIKO.
Yeah, there you go.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's got Chris Brown in it too.
It does?
Hot druids.
That was just her and Amari.
Oh my god,
Those hot druids.
my ears. God, rip headphone users.
I'll put it in
Thanks, YouTube.
Discord. It's called Steph's Grocery List.
Sexy hot tiefling teacher, yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Wait, where are you putting it?
I'm putting in the Madbird Discord, and it's going to be called Steph's Grocery List.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. And then like that's your TVMA warning section. Adult content, man. Steph, look what you did. You brought the community even closer.
I even marked it as a spoiler in case Steph needed to like
She got to do a
prepare
voiceover.
herself.
Steph got to do a voiceover.
Make that
Steph's
man.
groceries.
It is Steph's Grocery List. It is there. Discord. There you go.
Oh, I thought you actually made a channel.
Oh no, I
That
didn't.
should be a channel.
Should that be a channel? I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Isn't he hot?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright,
Wait,
let's
where
check
is
it out
this?
It's
I
in
missed it.
Discord.
Which one?
On
It's in
the
the
mapper.
Madbird Discord.
Please, please.
General chat.
And
Yeah,
Which-
but we're
which
gonna
channel?
have a.
General. And it's called and it's the last thing that was posted. I
Steph's
think.
grocery list.
Yeah.
You son of- Oh, God damn it.
Hey, this is gonna get
Is
taken
it
out of
he,
context.
Danny?
This is gonna get taken out of context.
He-
That's a lot of veins.
Oh, and
Nice.
there's tattoos.
Very
man.
vascular.
That man
yeah.
has some vascularity.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's a lot of veins.
So Dan,
That's crazy.
this is
I like
what
that his-
I'm envisioning as Tassos
That's pretty
leveled
crazy.
up to his ultimate form as a druid because
Nice.
Tassos going to teach him how to be a druid.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he's going to be willing to learn. I like that the staff is in between his legs, too.
Yes.
He's not going to be willing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Dan, stop
Oh.
cheating on me.
I mean, he does have a very large staff. It goes outside of the realm of the page.
Mm. That's when you need that panoramic shot.
Very firm wood.
This is. I'm so glad we put up the warning
Oh,
already.
that's so funny, Rob.
So-
Yeah.
Oh God.
Dan, you just snuck that. Oh, so funny, Rob. You have me.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
I was just
Okay, Dan.
appreciating your comment. I thought I laughed in my head and like, oh, I probably didn't actually laugh out loud for that. So let him know that I appreciated it.
You're too nice, Dan. You're too nice.
No. All right, let me put us back here. Beautiful faces back. Oh no, let me fix the names.
Oh, I'm Marcon now.
Hot druid.
Let's see. We'll get you back to instead of Marcon, and then Marcon.
Yeah, I just had to do that myself.
Oh wait, no, top right, yes, Thaxl, and then middle left is not Thaxl, but no, Marcon.
Everyone's Thaxl.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat, dude. Horsey's on a roll.
I know. Well, everyone's been on a roll. It's been fantastic. Like once I've actually caught up on chat.
Nice.
Uh,
You know what? Horsey actually said Dan's drinking a white Russian
Ha.
because of the milk. Something
Oh,
I
you're Russian,
learned
Rob? No, just kidding.
really, really the wrong way, right? Is
Mhm.
I had some root beer the other night. You guys, last week I think I had root beer and rum, right? And it was delicious. But right before the stream started, I was putting the root beer and rum together, and I said, "Oh my god, I love root beer floats. Let me make an alcoholic root beer float." Fun fact: alcohol causes dairy to curdle.
Oh.
Fucking gross. Don't do that shit. That's what an Irish car bomb is.
I
Yeah, you
was
gotta
about
drink
to
it
say-
fast.
Yeah.
You have to drink
What?
it fast, dude. You have to drink an
So-
Irish car bomb so fast.
Bobby.
So fast.
Yeah,
And
that's
I,
what.
So
Yes.
fast.
I wasn't
Bobby.
thinking about it. I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about it. And I
That's
just
so
plopped
nasty,
a
dude.
scoop
That
of ice
sucks.
cream into an alcoholic.
What's wrong with you?
so
took a sip,
nasty.
and the first sip was delicious. And the
yeah.
second sip was hell. And I was like, oh god.
Did you
When
not
you
like
get an Irish car bomb,
party?
you're living dangerously.
Ooh.
So dangerously.
Oh my
Irish
gosh.
car bombs are mwah.
They're
But
delicious.
I don't know.
But
I
you gotta
don't
drink
know.
it fast.
I
You gotta
had
drink it real fast.
I went out once
It's
and
chocolate
in
milk.
was it 2007? 2005. I went out and I remember the first 2 Irish car bombs. I remember ordering the third one.
Oh
I
no.
don't remember the next 2 days.
They are so freaking
Man.
good, but dangerous.
I hate them.
Back in the day, that used to be the warm up, man. No more.
Right?
No more. I'm an adult
21st
now.
birthday.
Yeah,
I
I'm an
remember
adult
the
now.
era.
I can't do that shit.
I remember the
anymore.
year. I only remember the year because in 2007 I don't go out anymore. That's how I
Easy,
remember the
folks.
year. End of
Hey,
2007.
stop that phone.
I know, sorry. All right.
Dan.
So Mave'riel is carrying on with Deidre as they plow their way through. Now, that was sort of my intention with that was just to have something to fill time in case we were rapidly going through the session, which we are not. So I'm just going to say that Mave'riel is able to, and Nana D are able to quickly find the components they need, even though they, despite their illegality. And
And my chalks and paper and ink.
yes, in fact, she
Okay,
probably
sweet.
finds that first, then goes digging. Now, it's going to take some searching and asking to discover, the black market here, and then get into an area that is, you've got to make sure you ain't coppers and stuff like that.
While we're doing that, can Nana be looking around for certain things just to kind of get the lay of the city and
Sure.
possibly, kind of be watching out to see if she sees her silvery friend or anybody else?
Excuse me. Absolutely. Make a perception check, if you would, unless you have a person or people in mind specifically, and then you're welcome to make an investigation check.
Yeah, very specific. She wants to. Well, she wants to be listening to see if maybe certain names are mentioned, or,
Yep, yep, yep.
and then also, so I'm gonna roll investigation for that.
Okay.
20. She just wants to know if, basically, if she happens to see anybody of note that she might have heard about while she was on her little adventure, or after when she went to the bar, and maybe,
I'll send you a message. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But she's just gonna kind of keep quiet and keep to herself and let Mave'riel do what she needs to do. She's not gonna start any conversations. Lost in thought, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, my phone doesn't know me at all. Okay, let me know if that was not clear, because
Isn't it
Sometimes
killer
I'm not.
when you're typing on your phone and it says ducking and you're like, you don't fucking know me?
for real, like, come on, it's a new phone and it keeps doing that. I'm like, no, I'm purposely trying to say this word. All right, now because that's going to take a fair length of time to go through in game, you two will show up before the end of the fight, but it's probably going to be maybe 2/3 of the way through the fight. It's going to take a hot minute. It's going to be a lot of waiting and being passed around before you're able to find your way into that black market area to get what she needs. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew is going about their day, their evening, until you all approach this warehouse down just before you reach the actual docks area. Well, it's down in that whole port area almost on the docks. You have the password Marcon to enter, which is what is it? Loose lips sink ships. Yep. So you knock on the door. Whew, little thing slides over. Classic. Right, who are you?
Loose lips sink ships.
Right. Closes. Door swings open. And you enter through, and it's relatively quiet. This first quarter of this warehouse is an actual warehouse, and you're walking through. It's relatively empty right now. It looks like maybe they manufacture ship parts here. There's some larger machines and other things in here that haven't been put to work for a week at least. And he guides you back to another door that enters into the back thirds of the warehouse. Downstairs is a lower level that is protected against, the water and everything. And down here, it gets really rowdy as you turn the bottom of the stairs. And there's all of the indoor lighting with torches about and such being vented out, little grates to vent it out. And a lot of people cheering. You can hear and see off in the edge a lot of people around in a semicircle shape around something, likely the pit, cheering it on. Large, walls that they're kind of leaning over. They're about waist high for these people. Money in hand, lots of cigars being smoked. There's a bar off to the left. Lots of drinks being served. Yeah, a lot of craziness here. Right, there you have it. See yourself to the bar for a drink.
Oh, where's the bookie?
Is right over there at the bar, on the end, the one with a little derby hat.
Thank you.
Right, and he heads back upstairs and leaves you all to your business. You hear people, hey, like fighting and cheering rather for their particular fighters over by.
What type of fighting are they doing in the pit currently? Is it hand to hand? Are they using weapons? Is there magic?
You'll have to get a little closer if you wish to.
Oh yeah, I'll get right to the edge. I'll push people away to get out of my way so I can get to the front so I can see.
Okay. So you kind of, push your way through up to this half wall, comes up to your waist. And there's like a 35-foot drop here. The top of this seems to, this whole pit is open to the area up here. You see two fighters. There's two fighters engaged with two creatures of some sort. They look like... one looks almost like a fish person, like a merman, but doesn't have a tail, just really webbed feet and legs and hands, little fins along the back.
A triton.
And the other creature appears, it's humanoid in nature, but it's sort of like a tall mound of jelly that sort of wobbles around and has like limbs. Sort of. One of the fighters, the humanoids, has their arm and their weapon stuck inside it. They're trying to pull it free. So it's a 2-on-2 match in here. You do see magic being used and weapons.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna do it anyways, but now I know it's sanctioned, so we're good to go.
Nice.
So I'm gonna make my way over to the bookie and ask him. Is Aga with me? Okay, so I'm gonna ask him, is there a buy-in for the fights? And can I do a self buy-in on myself and my friend right here? And I'll point over to Aga.
Aye, there is. Yep.
What's the buy-in?
Well, he kind of looks you both up and down. He's gonna make an assessment on your. Oh, Andrew. You're looking at 20 gold.
20 gold.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about that, partner? As I turn over to Aga.
I'll kind of scoff a little bit, and then he'll say, "Are we allowed to bet on ourselves?"
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Gives you one
I'll
slug
pull
number
out
two.
200 gold, and I'll hand it to him. I'll go.
And I will match his 200 with another 200 gold.
So that's 180 on me and the buy-in.
Right? Well, yes, of course. And he takes out names, points to Aga. Fighter's name.
can-
I don't care about your actual name.
I'll,
just
I'll point at Marcon and go, he's got the name for both of us. I'll elbow him. He's got the name for both of us.
on the spot.
Aga, what's the Aga? You're blue skinned, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Blue and brown. And then I'm gonna slam my money down on the table.
Right. All right.
I'm gonna go like this.
Your Thaxl, are you maintaining your direwolf form?
Yes, yeah, I'm still going to be in direwolf.
This
As
is
close.
This is our bodyguard, and I'll pat her.
Oh, yes. Where's somewhere we can have our friend here, and I'll pat her side. Lay down and watch the fight. She does like to see us fight.
Are you sure we've got other creatures in there? You sure you don't want them fighting?
She stays in here.
Yeah. Just had in a corner, I guess.
Fair enough. But she's gonna have to be able to see. Can she see from that corner? And I'll slide him like 10 gold. Can she see from that corner?
We'll make sure
another
that
corner
she has
she's going?
a nice spot right ringside there. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming back to me now. Right, we've got a spot. There.
It's coming back to me now. What a
There is a
dick.
spot over there.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. All right.
We gotta offload this gold, y'all.
And he jots the names down and rips little ticket things off for each of you to show that you paid. Right. Well, there's actually not much of a wait. We've got this party up here, another 2 groups ahead of you, and you'll be good to go. You'll when you're ready, after the next this fight finishes and the one after that, head down the stairs in the back right, and there'll be a little prep area for the 2 of you.
All right, no problem.
Any place to warm up?
Yeah, we're gonna need to swing our swords a little bit.
Yeah, they've got some training dummies down there and some other things you can hit.
Perfect.
Can we go there now or no?
Sure. Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right, cool.
I'll get
Let's
your
go.
friend set up.
She'll be
here.
coming with us, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay. He nods. He's got his 10 extra gold for that. He's like, yep.
Sweeten the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Thaxl can come to the training room with us and stuff.
Okay, so Thaxl, you come on down.
Oh, hell yeah. She's got to make sure that you're ready.
Yeah. He'll look at Thaxl and be like, warm up?
Arr.
He'll pull out his shield and his mace, and he'll go for it.
Nice. You'll see as you're heading past the ring that one of the fighters is completely enveloped in that jelly thing and no longer breathing. They're dead inside. The other fighter seems to be unconscious on the ground from the fish person.
Wait, he's dead inside the monster?
Inside the
Can
jelly
I-
thing.
All right, cool.
I want eyeballs.
This is great.
Wait, like in the
In the ring,
ring?
in the pit.
In the ring.
It's just as you're passing by.
Is our mind thing still working?
Yep.
Bobby, I want eyeballs.
Okay. I mean, if I have an opportunity to get eyeballs, I'll get you some, I guess.
They're dead. They're dead.
Yes, they're also being dissolved. Watch,
Oh.
look, watch close. Look, smell that. I bet you can smell the acid
Yes,
with that
yes.
nose. Yeah,
What about the guy
okay.
that's unconscious? Can I have his eyeballs?
He's unconscious, not dead. Let's not make a scene.
All right. Let's go.
They're getting sort of all pulled out of the
Can she
pit.
get eyeballs from anything or humanoid specifically?
I just like
She
eyeballs.
just likes
period.
eyeballs.
Oh, we'll get you some.
Thank you.
Yeah, trophy.
I need him for just as a snack.
Oh,
I wonder
okay.
if that thing
Oh,
with
for Aga. Sorry, I'm so old. Arr, row, 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 row.
yeah, I'll convey anything she says.
Gotcha.
But
I need him for
But,
the trip home, Aga.
I need my eyeball trail mix. But I wonder, Thaxl, if that fish person's eyes taste different than regular person's eyes, because it's my understanding that they're adjusted for deep underwater. So I wonder if that changes the flavor.
Oh,
Oh.
maybe. And you see like drool just.
Anyway, let's warm up. He'll take a swing at her.
Yeah, you head down the stairs into the waiting area. The next team is already being ushered out, so it's just it's 3 individuals that all look like they're related, likely brother, sister, brother, and they're minding their own business, and they're not really going to engage unless you do. They're hitting some punching bags down there.
I know training time's pretty serious. I'm not gonna bother them if they don't bother me, and I'm gonna be hitting my dummy while they're sparring.
Okay.
But I'm also like going to try to keep an eye on them as well because I'm playing bodyguard here.
Right. Okay.
After a little bit of practicing with Thaxl, I'll also practice with Marcon, so he's not just attacking a dummy.
And that's when I'll be watching everything else to make sure that my boys are protected.
Oh, nice. Awesome. It's a pretty great battle between the two of them. Little ice chips getting chipped off here and there and regrowing on Aga's armor, and some close strikes on Marcon that resonate a bit, and just a lot of it's a dance. It's sort of a beautiful dance if you're standing back watching it. The next crew goes out. You hear some cheers and some boos and some out from the pit. And you hear the next team called out, and the 3 of them head out. And you have a little more time. You've got a little time to, stay warm and be ready. They're like, someone comes in. Well, you're looking at about maybe 5 more minutes or so. They're not looking too good out there, so should be up soon. Prepare yourselves.
Is it going to be the same enemies that they fought, or are we getting fresh ones?
Fresh, of course. Got to keep the fights alive.
Oh, okay. I would expect nothing less from an establishment like this.
Yeah, so they kind of chuckle with you. And out they go. You know what? He's going to tell you the odds are. They're, because of the way the night's going, they're against you, so you stand to make some good money. I don't know. I have to actually figure out what the odds would actually be. Probably,
Gotcha.
What was it? Probably 5-1 currently for each of you.
Ooh, okay.
So,
let's
they
make
really
some money.
they have no faith in us, and that's good.
yeah, yep.
That's real good. Okay.
And you hear some. There's like a. It sounds like almost like the whole pit was flooded for a minute. You hear this huge volume of water splash out there.
And fire. Oh wait, we hear that.
Water. You hear it from here now out into the pit. There's a hallway they've all gone down.
Do I have 10 minutes?
He said about 5. So
I'm gonna try. We'll see. I'm gonna say, "Oh shit, come here, Marcon," and I'll sit down and start trying to ritually cast water breathing, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, the 3 members of the team ahead of you are a little more resilient than the previous ones. In fact, one of them makes it back after about 12 minutes or so. Another one is brought by in a stretcher, fairly bruised and bloodied, and clearly, this part of her face is just caved in. But she's alive and like rattly breath going in and out of her mouth. So she's ushered by, and he's sort of like saying something to her through a partially dislocated jaw. He's trying to talk. Girl. It's not that pretty. The third one, nowhere to be seen, but they call you in. Right,
Thaxl licks her lips.
How far away are Mave'riel and Amari?
You'll probably get there during this fight. It depends on, on how it goes.
Is it possible before they get started for her to stop and do something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what do you have in mind?
So Emmy's gonna pull Mave'riel off to the side away from, just to an alley. It doesn't matter if people are watching or not. She's not really. She's gonna reach in. She's gonna hold up a finger. I just want to check something really quick.
Yes, friend.
She's gonna reach into her pocket and pull out a small leather bag, like a little pouch, and she's gonna reach in and pull out some very intricately designed bones and shake them and throw them on the ground. And I'm gonna cast augury.
Okay.
And while she's doing this, after she shakes them, she's going to draw. Before she drops them, she's going to draw a rune on the ground. Not anything in particular, but only significant to her. Of an image of a serpent in the middle, but like a closed circular thing. And she's going to say, sometimes it's good to know the wheel or woe. And she's going to chop the bones in the middle.
Okay.
She wants to know whether or not getting involved in the fight is going to be a benefit to the group or a hindrance, and if it would be better for her to just stand back and be prepared for other things.
I see. Oh, let's see. So many factors, but I think that given your approximate time of, I would say that you receive. It lays out both the wheel and the woe.
She'll just look at them and pick them up, blow off the dust, put them back in her bag.
What does it mean, friend?
It's just call it superstition.
Huh.
But perhaps we should be very cautious about what we're getting into.
Very well.
It's always good to have people's backs, but
Yes.
sometimes it's good to not necessarily be right at their back, if you know what I mean.
I do.
She'll put the
To caution then.
indeed. We should go then.
Yes, I'm eager to catch this fight. See them in action.
Yes, I do like it when they fight.
And you'll actually notice that you kind of get stopped here and there throughout the day. You have been, as there are followers of Mave'riel's that will come up and be like, "Oh, Madam Mave'riel, oh yes, it's so good to see you. I've been doing this for you today and this on your behalf, and I do hope I'm pleasing you." Things like that, where you're just, she has a little fan base here in the city she's built up.
She'll mostly keep her head down and watch the people,
Okay.
but she won't interact at all.
Nice. You see, there's people from all different walks of life too. It's some of the wealthy people, or at least finely dressed. There's some working class folks. There's a whole range, and it might give you a slightly better idea as it clearly as to why she was asking for the ability to save a few of these to grant salvation, because some of them retell their stories like, "Oh, I'm just so thankful I had nothing and I was no one and you gave me this and you saved me." That seems to be the theme, or a theme of a few.
She'll once the majority of them are gone away and she has a brief moment, she'll say only to Mave'riel through telepathy and say, I'll make sure that there's an antidote for your faithful.
He just glances over and gives a nod.
But she otherwise keeps quiet and doesn't say anything.
Okay. All right, you two, begin to wrap up your evening and head over to the fight. All right, so let's get the map out. Ooh, oh, I've got Ray is still on here. That's such a bummer.
No, it's not a bummer. Get her out of here.
I'm so sorry.
Bad bitch.
Awesome, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna.
All right then. Tell us how you really feel, Tasha.
I will. How much time do we have?
I tried to match
Next
this up with
chapter boxes on April Fool's Day.
Nice.
Jokes on you.
That's true. I have
It
plenty.
is.
If I'm on there, I will let y'all know.
5 to 1, and we put 200 down. That's pretty fucking. That's pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry.
Bless you.
Goodness gracious,
Bless you.
Atlanta.
COVID.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Do you have a fever?
No.
Magic
thanks,
is
man.
Okay, good.
sanctioned in these fights, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So, funnity fun time. You two pop on out, and here is. Let me.
Did I get water breathing off?
You did. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just with like 2 minutes to spare.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, with those 2 minutes, then, right before I walk out, I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself and do cold. 4th level.
Okay. Nice.
Just means if somebody hits me within 5 feet, they take, 2d8 cold damage.
Ah, nice. Okay. Is that
Nice.
once per a round or per turn or
For 10 minutes, no concentration.
Nice.
Flames provide you with a warm or chill shield. Chill, of course. Chill shield grants you resistance to fire damage, which I already have, so whatever. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts. The attacker takes 2d8 fire damage from a warm shield or 2d8 cold damage from a cold shield. So
Okay, so every time. All right. Neat.
I just like to imagine that now there's like cold mist coming off of the armor.
Nice. All right. So, Aga, I would like you to do roll a d4. If you get a 4, roll again and let me know. And same for Marcon, please.
Ooh, 3.
Ooh, okay. All right, Marcon.
I got a 4, so I'm gonna roll again.
Okay. If you get a 3, you'll have to roll again as well, please.
I got a 1.
Are we doing this separately or together?
Together, as far as
Okay.
you know, that's been the case so far, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 4 and then I got a 1.
Gonna try and separate us. I don't think so.
Nice.
Remember to stay within 10 feet of me if you can.
It doesn't affect me though, except for
I
saving
know.
throws.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we went over it.
Yeah. I think I'll be okay because I'm probably gonna end up just trying to flank the whole time, so you get advantage. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's disturbing. Okay, and I'm sorry, you ended up with a what, Marcon?
A 4 and a 1
Okay, nice.
for the D4 rolls.
All right.
So I wonder if me rolling high helped or hurt.
Or we're about to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. It was just a selection of your matchups.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were all.
Could have been.
yeah.
Could have been.
Are we rolling? Do I need to roll initiative if I'm going to jump in?
Not yet, but if you get there and then you wish to, then I'll probably have you roll it and jump in the next
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Okay, and Thaxl, you were not participating. Are you heading back up to watch from above? Because you can't really see from here, from the training room.
No, yeah, wherever I am needed to watch, because if anything happens to my boy, she is gonna jump in and kill somebody.
Okay.
But if she's not needed, she just wants a front row seat.
We got money riding on this. We'll be okay.
That too.
Nice.
But that'll give her the motivation to fight anybody. But
we can paint the walls when we get the money for sure.
Yes.
I don't mind that.
All right. So you'll head back up, and not really seeing a spot if you were to find that bookie. Oh, looking up at you. Oh, right. This, yes.
Make sure she gets her spot.
Nice. You see, eventually, you see him just over the wall come by, and Thaxl's muzzle kind of leans over the railing and looks down to watch. And people are giving her some room since there's a direwolf in here. Okay, I will keep that open. Let me properly share out the map. You two step up from the right here of this map. And across the way, of course, is your classic lowered gate. And a lot of people
I'm assuming they shut the gate behind us?
Yes. As soon as you step through, pierces into the dirt and little stone spots that it falls into behind you. You hear a lot of jeers from the people. You're new. You're sort of an underdog. They haven't really had a fun fight, and they don't know what to expect. So there's a couple people that have some cheers, and a lot of people that have some jeers for you right now. You hear the gate slowly and painfully raising across the way. Tonight we have the announcer that is up on the southern side here, sort of leaning over, facing away from the pit, back to the pit, talking to the crowd. We have blue and brown that are new, and woo, and a couple woo. Will their do their meager forms belay great strength, or will they be struck down in the first? Yeah, he's sort of a tool bag. Yeah. They'd be struck down in the first round, like so many of our other competitors tonight. And woo! And, some people are like, you got this. Oh, thank you, Kim.
Do I get the idea from this that it's going to be in rounds? Like, it's not just going to be one fight, it's going to be a few?
From what you've heard so far and witnessed, it doesn't seem like... It seemed like a fight rather than multiple rounds. But that may just be because no one's gotten past the first one. It does sound like there's potentially a second round, but no one's mentioned that to you yet.
Okay.
Okay. The first competitor brought in just before the embargo by a traveling wizard selling black market goods, and you hear like a stone grindy sound as a stone golem walks out of the western gate. So it's a little larger. I think they're technically a large construct, but still only in like the 10-foot tall range or so. But to give a rough idea, I think there's an image here I can share out. Sharing, there we go, so our viewers can see as well. This is the stone golem that walks out.
Stone golem.
Expressionless face. It doesn't even look like it can make any expressions. And just sits there, looks around at the crowd, unsure really where it is, but there's probably someone that gave it the command with its control rod, like, go hurt these people or something. The next, and up next, one of our reigning creatures, back from a long respite, our very own troll. And walking out from underneath, it pushes up. The gate is already almost all the way up. You see two hands just cram it up into the ceiling further, and out crawls this, let's see, not large, but huge troll of some sort. It has 2.5 heads. It has like 3 heads and one's all malformed. And there's a partially formed face on its stomach. Here, let me share out the image of this. Here we go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know, huh?
Are there tentacles? No.
Not quite. The extra arms that could have been beautiful tentacles, but are not.
Oh shit. Okay. That's fine.
Everything's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
That's fine.
Can I say if the mind thing is still up for Thaxl and Aga? We're going to agree on a safe word. If Aga says it, Thaxl's going to hop in.
All right, shoot me the message with it. I'll keep it in mind.
Okay.
Don't think it'll be a problem though.
Yeah, she just wants to offer. Now that she sees this abomination
And
walk out.
do I have to roll initiative before I can do anything? Because I already have a plan, and I would like to enact it if it's cool.
I'm going to say that while the protocol typically allows for that, and these two seem to be abiding by it, you don't, I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you want to jump the gun, no one said wait for the to go.
Nobody,
so you can have a surprise round if you want to blast
nobody
it out. You
said,
can each have that.
Yeah, nobody said shit, so I'm going to jump the gun.
Yeah, you got it.
And I'm gonna kind of whisper to Marcon, focus on the stone one, and I'm going to cast Wall of Force and make a 20 radius hemispherical dome that just holds the troll down. And there's no save for Wall of Force because it's just a placement of a wall.
Okay.
So it just springs up around him, and I'm gonna have it separate him and the golem, and then hold him against that wall with the spikes on it.
Ah, okay. So you're going to try and pin it in there. Okay. And it has enough to go around it and
10-foot radius circle, so 20-foot diameter. So 20 by 20 circle. And he's a 15 by 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Closes down. Okay.
And I mean, do you want me to read the Wall of Force, or you got it?
Nope, I got it.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. All
And
right.
then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 towards the stone golem.
All right.
Do I have a bonus action? I've just lost my character sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I'm good on the bonus action. It'll be fine.
All right. And go ahead and roll initiative too, just so we know where you are in the next. And Marcon as well, if you would. Marcon, you can also have a surprise round if seeing this you want to also do anything.
I'm so upset.
he locked me. He locked me in with the golem, right?
No. I locked the troll so that it can't move. Like,
okay.
It can move back and forth 5 feet, but it can't.
All
it's
right.
stuck.
About how far away am I from the golem?
Let's see. You are here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. About 50 feet away. In the center is a pit that drops down into darkness. You see a couple brackets down there somewhere that might hold something in place, but otherwise it's just another pit. So be careful down there. That would hurt if you fell down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me close this out.
Everything I can do is up close and personal, so I'm gonna just start making my way over to the golem as it's surprised. I'm gonna move my full movement, which is 30 feet.
Okay. Nice. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you want to dash for this round so you're there for the next one?
I'll move dash.
Okay.
Like
Did I
I
calculate something wrong, Dan? Because he moved further than I did, and I was on the southern side.
Let me try. So he's here. 5, 10. He's moving diagonally. 15, 20. Oops. 25, 30. You may have 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You have
I'll let him
square.
go first.
Yeah.
I'll let him go first.
5,
It's fine.
10, 15, 20. He's just gonna actually no. You wouldn't go near the spikes on that side, so you'd probably go around this way. All right. Yeah, you have one more square to move, Aga. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just right there.
Okay. Oops. Oh, come on, Fancy Grounds. It's just taking a breather. Here we go. Okay, your initiative, Aga?
23.
Juicy. And your initiative, Marcon?
Oh, let me do my thing real quick.
Yep,
And
take your time.
11 with a -1.
Oh, that's awesome. Alright, 10. Okay, so that's not there, but Aga, you are, so you will be first. Aga, you are up.
Okay, I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get to that space, or is the wall of force holding me out from that space? Do I have to go here?
Let's see. It's probably down on that spot. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to be in a melee range with it, as the melee range is where the dome settles.
Okay. So right where I'm at now, that's good?
You'd have to be one spot back.
Here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'd
I
have
guess
to
it
go
would've
here if I
pushed
wanted to hit him.
this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are we flanking here? I'm assuming no.
Not quite. Nope.
Okay. Well, then I am gonna, I think, hold my action until Marcon decides to flank, and I will hold Booming Blade
Okay.
until he gets around behind him.
Nice. All right. Next up, Stone Golem. Let's see. Let me just check its intelligence. I don't think it's particularly... Nope. Nope. Not intelligent. So, it's just going to roll to see which one of you goes for.
So mad I wasted a 20 on initiative.
Hey, man.
Nice. All right, it's going to try and smash Aga, being the one that is in front of it, with a... let's see, how does this... Okay, with a slam attack. It raises its double stone fist up over its head and tries to come down, but entirely misses you. You step back out of the way. It comes back with a backhand for its second attack to try and crack into you. And as is would be a hit. It's a 20, but I know you may have something that you want to do.
I would like to arcane deflect. Actually, no. 21 is my AC. I have my shield out, but my AC on my character sheet is 19, so that I don't forget that when my shield isn't out, it's only 19.
Okay. All right. So you're able to deflect it with your shield. And that is it for its turn. Next up, Marcon.
So about how close am I to the troll? I can kind of see
you.
it.
I'm sorry, you
I'm
were
on
right
Fancy
below
Grounds.
it. You're adjacent to it, the bottom right. Now, if you wanted to flank, you could move 10 feet and be exactly opposite of Aga.
I'm going to go ahead and flank it.
Okay. You carefully
And then-
squeeze past some spikes.
Cool. And then I'm going to...
Since he's flanking, is this when it goes off or after his attacks?
I guess technically it would be now, because as soon as the movement was completed, that's what you said you were holding for. Sorry, Marcon. So he's gonna let off the attack action he was holding.
That's fine.
You see, as soon as you get into place and you're distracting the stone golem.
This. As part of the action uses, you must make a melee attack, not a spell attack. Okay, so just my normal. Let's see. With the warhammer or the mace, I said, right? I said mace.
So.
Okay. So that's 22.
Okay, let's see. That hits. Yep.
Okay, sweet. And then I get, with Booming Blade, I get an additional 2d8 thunder damage on hit, and if it moves, it takes additional damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the shittiest roll. Oh my god,
Oh, no.
plus 3. 10. 10 damage for 1d6 and 2d8.
Hey,
Ugh.
Okay,
Hey.
what type of damage was that again?
1d6 is bludgeoning, and then 4 of it was thunder damage.
Okay, the bludgeoning damage is doesn't seem to do anything as you strike it.
Okay.
But sorry, what was the other magic damage? Wasn't there magic?
4 thunder damage.
Thunder. Okay.
And if he moves, he takes an additional 4d8 thunder damage.
Okay. You see, the thunder damage follows through. It doesn't do quite as much as you were anticipating, but still chips off a little, makes a little dent in the stone there. Turns its head towards you. All right, sorry. So Marcon, you see, cleverly, playing for its attention, you allow Aga to get an extra good strike there. Now it's
Nice.
your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my Dragon Slayer sword,
Nice.
which is it counts as a magical weapon, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so does a 17 hit?
Just hits.
Just hits? Okay. That was
Good thing we're
Nice.
flanking, bro.
Yeah, good thing we're playing because I rolled super low.
Oh no.
All right, and then this is 1d8 plus 11. So for the first hit, that's going to be 14 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And then, let me see. Then I'm going to hit it again with my extra attack. That's a lot better. Okay. does a 27 hit?
Oh jeez.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then hit it again.
What was that, a 19?
Yeah, it was a 19.
Nice.
Yeah.
So close.
Oh, that's beautiful. 19 damage for that next one. Roll a 8.
What type of damage is that one? Is
It's
that...
slashing.
Okay.
Magical slashing?
Yeah, it's a magical weapon, but it's slashing. So
Okay.
yeah, if he has the resistances, and then let me see what else I can do. Say. Oh, and then I'm just gonna hold my position behind the golem, so we're still flanking. That's all I'm gonna do for this turn.
Okay. Nice. All right. So that is.
Is the slashing damage seem to be working from his sword?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
Chips away much more of the stone where he slashes through.
Well, that's okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
Anything else for Marcon?
I actually have a quick question.
Yeah.
So say I were to roll a crit, can I call the smite after the crit, or do you want me to call the smite before?
Smites are called after you hit a creature, so you can call it.
Well, I
after
don't know.
a
I don't
smite.
know if Dan has house rules for that.
Does it say like after you strike, but before you find out whether it hits? If it doesn't say that, then I'm fine with you doing it after.
Divine Smite for the Paladin says when you hit a creature, you may
it says-
spend a
yeah,
spell
when
slot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's when you hit a creature, you may expend one spell slot to deal 2d8. Oh, wait a minute. I have improved Divine Smite. They always take an extra d8.
Ooh,
Radiant.
nice.
Can I roll that? Can I roll
Go
that
for it.
damage real quick?
Yeah.
Can I
go
roll
for
that d8 twice? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that I forgot I was level 11.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay. So the first
High level characters.
the first d8 actually just does 1 damage, and then
Oh.
the
Punishment for forgetting.
I know the second one does 4 damage. Yeah.
Okay, 4. All right. So chips away some of that, blasts away some of the extra little bits of stone as you cut right through sort of the torso of this large stone golem. Pebbles dance across the floor here, the hard-packed dirt floor, through some blood.
And then I'm gonna raise my shield up after I do the 2 attacks.
Okay. All right.
For flavor.
Nice. Ready. All right, let's see. Trollington, you can't move. Or nothing, a force can't go through it anyway. So, what have you got? It just has that. And it's going to attack, make an attack at this wall of force. And it gashes with its claws, but to no effect, of course. Let's see.
Watching it slash against the wall, Aga's just going to give it a nice middle finger real quick.
Nice. You're looking up at this. It's probably 18 feet tall or so, 12, near 20 feet tall, 3 heads, and it's just being compressed down by this in the space of your dome. You just give it the bird there, like, F you. And it that's all it can do. It can't do anything else, so that's that. Back up to Aga.
Dan, can you switch out Deirdre for Amari? Because remember, the character sheets are different.
Yes.
Yeah, I am going to switch it up, actually. And I'm going to use one of my cleric spells, so my save DC is going to be real shitty. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I have to look. 8 plus proficiency is 12. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this stone golem.
Okay.
And it has to make a wisdom save. Only a DC 14, but we'll see.
Oh, so it has a modifier of 0 and rolled a 13. So it failed.
Okay. That's 3d12 necrotic damage at this level.
Beautiful.
And see, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That is 19 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Necrotic.
Nothing against necrotic. So nice. How much is it again?
19.
Oh my goodness. Nice. That'd be... Okay.
Because
All
it
right.
did. Just to be clear, it is missing hit points, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because otherwise, it's d8s.
Oh, okay. Yep, you see some of the stone just rot, not rot, but crumble, age and crumble, and fall off parts of its face, looking worn. Still seems to have, I mean, it's tough to read this thing, but it's moving about still.
Doesn't have emotion.
Yeah. Anything else for Aga?
This is round 2, yes?
Yes.
I'm just trying to keep track. Wall of force. Oh, it's concentration up to 10 minutes. No, I'm fine. I'm great.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Stone Golem. Let's see. It's with you doing the most recent damage. I think it's going to try and go after you again. It's going to. You hear some gears winding inside its chest cavity. And you see a soft glow in a runic symbol on its chest. And can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Is this a
does
spell?
seem to be a spell.
Wisdom saving throw?
Mhm.
I'm not within 10 feet of Marcon. But I've got a pretty good wisdom save. And I have an ability where if I fail it, I can add a bonus to it. So
Oh, nice.
we'll see.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, 16?
Oh, that just fails. Just.
Okay. Well, then I would like to use my, I believe it's arcane deflection, I
Okay.
believe is what it's called. And it only limits my next turn. I can only cast a cantrip. And it adds 4 to my saving throw, so it makes it a 20.
Oh, nice. So you feel your body, your senses, everything starting to slow.
Ooh, nice
Like,
try. Nice try.
And you use your arcane focus in your head to
Does it look stoned?
blast it out. Yeah, nice. All right, that's all that stone golem can do. So we're down to Marcon. Yeah. You hear
Okay.
the gears die out inside.
So I'm actually gonna cast inflict wounds at 3rd level.
That's necrotic as well, right?
Yeah, and it's a melee attack as well.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see if this works.
Get it.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
It hits. Yep.
Okay, so it's 5d10 at 3rd level.
Beautiful.
Let me see. 2, 3, 4.
Are they getting close?
You're starting to get pretty close. Yeah. It's almost time to intersect here.
Okay. That's not that good. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. 25 damage.
Not that good. Jesus.
2015. How would you like to? How are you destroying this? How are you attacking it?
oh,
How would you
damn.
like to?
Oh, okay.
Bring
So
this down.
I'm gonna channel the inflict wound spell into my sword, and
Okay.
I'm gonna use its knees as stepping stones.
Mhm.
Dig the sword into its head and then pop it off like a bottle cap, and then
Nice.
then
You climb, boom, boom, just pop it off. Head tumbles, goes down that well in the center of the
Oh
pit.
no, I want it
Dum,
down.
dum, dum.
Shit.
Oh, oops.
Body falls down.
Are the inside filled with gears and shit?
Yeah, you see, what you can see here, it's solid stone around a section that has, some gears for pivoting the head. But it's very rudimentary. Just a slight, angle here for up and down for your y-axis, and a little bit for the x. Probably
okay.
more in its chest cavity. The troll is just standing patiently. Doesn't have its arms clasped, but it has them down by its side, just staring at Aga, like not breaking a stare with Aga. But you get a huge... actually, roll a performance check, Marcon, with advantage along with that. You're already going to get cheers. I'm not going to...
Oh, okay.
take away from that.
You said performance?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
And is there anything you want to add to a performance, Aga?
Oh, that's a 17.
No, I'm too upset about the head going
Oh,
flying.
no! Nice.
That's a 17 for performance.
Nice. So you get huge cheers from the crowd. They go wild. You actually notice in this moment that they'd all gotten really quiet for a minute there, and now they're bursting out like, "Oh yeah, you said it. That's what I'm fucking talking about." People are they're half drunk and they're all psyched. Yeah. Awesome. Blue and brown. People are, getting hyped now for your team. It's the troll's turn. They have nothing that they can do right now. So it goes back up to Aga. It's just staring at you.
Aga, I can't see where you actually want the thing to be. Oh God, what's it called? Wall of force.
It's
but
in the perimeter, the square around it, basically, right around that row of squares around it would be where it's landed down on.
So I couldn't go here.
Correct. Yep. That's where the edge of it would be.
Okay. I didn't expect this guy to go down so quick. So I think I'm gonna say, all right, Marcon. Now the real shit's gonna start. And I think that I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere,
Okay.
which is concentration, which means that it will drop the wall of force. But I'm going to cast it. Does it upcast? Let me double check. Yes, it does. Increased by 1d6. Okay, and I am going to upcast that to 6th level from 2nd. So it will gain an additional 4d6 fire damage. And I'm going to place it immediately behind the troll. That's my action. As a bonus action, you can ram the sphere into a creature. Creature must make the saving throw against the spheres. Okay. And I'm going to ram it against the troll. That's going to be my action and bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Am I going to do that? I lied.
Okay.
I lied. I am going to instead summon the... I don't have a token for it, but right where I'm putting Aga right now is where I'm going to put the Flaming Sphere. And then I'm going to Misty Step to the other side of the troll, like that. Instead, that's going to be my bonus action, so we can have flanking.
Okay.
And then I believe if he starts his turn there,
He turns around to continue staring you.
I believe that Flaming Sphere, where'd you go? Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a Dex saving throw. All right. Okay. Yep. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I cast it at 6th level, so it's doing. Okay, I'm good. That's it. It's a 2nd level Misty Step. Got it.
Is there any attack to that, or is it just it hits
No,
because he's there?
No, it's if he ends his turn within 5 feet of that sphere,
Okay.
then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
But otherwise, I have to use a bonus action to ram it into him.
Gotcha. Okay, and sorry, whereabouts is it in relation to him again?
Immediately to the east, if I am to the north.
Okay.
So it's that way so that me and Marcon can flank. It can hold him in position so he can't run away without running into it. And the whole idea is that he can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, we still have flanking, so we have advantage and all that.
All right. Next up is Marcon.
Okay.
You just see its back, like this thing's 20 feet up in the air. You
How
grab the
far
back of its
away
legs.
am I from the troll?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Oh, all right, beautiful.
Take a step forward, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit it twice. So let me see. And I have advantage since Aga's flanking.
Correct.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aga definitely has its attention.
Okay.
Sup? Let's go.
Does a 25 hit?
Oh, I'm imagining so, but I should probably put that in.
Okay.
Yes, that
Let me double check. Well, fuck.
Okay, and that's 1d8 plus 11.
Nice.
Okay, that's first is 14 damage, and I'm gonna use Divine Smite on that. Or improve Divine Smite on that one for another d8. Oh, that's 7 damage additional. And then I'm gonna hit it again.
How much damage is the first one? 7 plus.
7 was the improved Divine Smite, and then it was 14 for the first hit.
Nice. Okay. Cut into the back of its calf.
Oh wow, nat 20 on that one.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna expend a spell slot to Divine Smite
Okay.
as
Now,
well.
you can either roll double the dice, the damage dice, or you can take the amount you roll and just double it. It's your choice each time.
I'll roll double the dice.
Okay.
So I'll roll 2d8s.
Did you crit? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I
I was looking at chat. Oh shit!
I'm sweating at it right now.
Yeah.
Smite the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's a 7 and a 5 for the damage. So total with my bonus, it's 16, and then it is 18. So 16 and 18 together.
Okay.
I don't math too good.
16 and 18 is 33.
33.
No,
33.
16.
34.
34.
Yes, because 3 and 1. Yep. 34.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit that with an improved smite on top of that as well.
Okay. Nice.
And that's an additional d8. And that is a 3.
Okay.
37 total.
Whew.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh. You just tear into the back calf of this thing, unloading it, into it. You get a really great spot across some tendon or something in the back there. You can feel you've cut through part of it. But it's still currently staring at Aga.
Oh wow.
Oh, it hurts, and you hear it make a terrible groan of pain.
After all that.
Yeah. Um,
Are we close or?
getting pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anything else from Marcon?
See if there's anything else I can do. No, that's it. I'm going to keep up the defensive stance as it's looking at Aga, but I just want to be on guard just in case.
Okay. All right. The troll. Let me just see what this does.
Show me your moves.
Okay. You see some of this the wound heal up slightly that you gashed through Marcon, just slightly. And then it begins unleashing. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one is it gonna do. Wow.
Oh shit, it's got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We about to get fucked up.
I don't even know what this looks like. You see it. It almost bends down to take a knee in this creepy, extra twisted position, as though its waist allows it to twist much further than it normally should. And then it unleashes itself in this huge whirlwind. You just it's a blur of the body. You just see the claws coming out at everyone within 10 feet of it. So that would be both of you. So if you can both please make a dexterity saving throw.
It's like the one I'm not good at.
Oh,
Fuck.
no. Me too. Oh, no.
Mave'riel and Nana D, you two are walking through the crowd of this place now over towards the pit.
I totally forgot about this.
Oh, no.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
The roaring cheers. And then you hear people kind of go, oh, currently. You're not quite there, but you're moving across the room.
As we're going through the room, do we see where if we want to jump in, where we would have to sign up so that we do it legitly?
I'll say that if you want, you see the bookie. It's clearly a bookie with all the ledgers open and stuff over by the bar. You also can spot pretty easily Thaxl across the way in direwolf form, looking down into the pit.
So she's going to look in Thaxl's direction and speak only to Thaxl and say, "We're here. Where are they?"
Fighting. That's all she
She's
says.
good. She's gonna make a beeline. She's gonna, excuse me,
Yes.
we need to go over there and sign up for whatever's happening.
Go. Yes, I suppose. I'll leave it up to Victoria
That's
to see
fine.
what it is. But yes, and she'll go over and do either or. And then
Nana's definitely gonna sign up, and
Okay.
also, and then if possible, and she'll.
Oh, the guy. Yeah.
How much is it?
20 gold buy-in.
I'm sorry, what?
20 gold to participate.
50. Can I jump in at any time?
Are you running late with a particular group? Or?
Well, she'll point to the ring. Yeah, the blue guy is a friend.
Blue and brown. Yes.
Yes. 50, and I can jump in if I choose.
Of course, yes.
So she'll slide 50 gold over. All
Thank you,
right,
thank
and
you.
then she'll wander over to where Thaxl is, and looking down, she'll just watch.
Okay. You'll right after this attack, we find out what happens to this attack is when you'll be arriving next to Thaxl. I think it'd be good timing to be like, all right, Aga, what was your save?
15.
Okay. And Marcon? Excuse me.
You're muted.
18.
Okay. Those are both fails.
Oh,
Dun,
no.
dun.
Here's a fun one. If I fail a saving throw,
Yeah.
reaction one more time,
Mhm.
I can add 4 to it. I just can't use anything but a cantrip till next turn. So does a 19 pass?
is that? Don't you have that effect for this round already because you used it last time?
No, that was last round.
Okay.
Because it's come around to I'm top of the order and I already moved. So the round is reset. I have my
Gotcha.
reaction again.
Okay.
But durable magic means when I'm concentrating, I get +2. And then, because it would have been a -1, so it would have been a 13.
Okay.
Yeah. But the +4 is the arcane deflection, which limits my ability to cast any spells next turn.
Okay, gotcha. Yes.
Ooh. It limits my ability to cast any spells. So I fail this unless you want to retcon me casting both of those spells that I cast. Because I wasn't supposed to cast those because I used arcane deflection.
Oh, for the last one? I guess that's a good balance if you really want to that way. Which would you prefer? Yeah?
I fail. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it. I haven't taken any damage, so beat me up.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
beat me up too, I guess.
Wow.
Neat. All
Man.
right. Okay, so this deals 39 points of slashing damage to each of you. Do either of you have any resistances to that?
No.
I don't think so. Not to
I rolled
slashing.
into initiative, by the way.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Nana D.
That hurts. Yo, I'm already bloodied, bro. I'm
said-
already bloodied.
Said 39.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm good. Don't worry. We're gonna get this right.
Nice. It's just a blur of claws before it kind of pauses and lands, and some of the dirt it kicked up still spins around it a bit, and before settling
Are there
on the
any?
ground.
Oh, are there any additional effects?
To this,
Oh god.
no, that's it.
Oh, okay.
I rolled my
Oh,
I rolled my
okay.
Constitution
Oh.
saving throw and got a 25. So I kept that just barely.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Just barely.
Whew.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you have that readied. Let's see, you've got that giant ball to the right. Let me just check its intelligence.
Did Nana see them getting hit when this happened?
You come over and you see the after effects. You see the dust settling down, and you see some gashes across different, exposed skin on the two of them.
Okay.
It's not super bright, so I don't think it's going to move or anything. It's going to chill there, so that brings us up to Aga.
I'm definitely not bloody, so.
He's gonna. All right. Well, fuck you then, and he's gonna bonus action ram that sphere into him. He has to make a dexterity saving throw, which is a DC 16.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah, 16.
All right, dex saving throw. Oh, 19 on the dex save.
God damn. Well, he takes half as much damage then.
Okay.
But it's
That's
still,
better. That's better than nothing, man.
Yeah.
I think that's 66. Let me double check that I'm getting this
Okay.
right. I don't want to.
2 level 3 spell slots left. I already know what I'm going to do.
2d6 additional slot for third or higher. So third, fourth, fifth. 5d6.
Nana is watching them intently and got her. She's started to scritch Thaxl, but when she sees like to scritch Thaxl's on her fur, but she's watching, and when she sees the marks, the bloodied marks, she just kind of squeezes her a little bit, tightens her grip. While she's watching.
That's awesome.
So that's 18 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
And then
okay.
he's going to spend his action casting Booming Blade,
18.
which means regular old mace attack, but flanking, so advantage.
I'll do that next turn.
What type of
I'll wait
damage
until
is the mace, Aga?
Bludgeoning, non-magical.
Okay.
And that's a 23, which I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
But then the Booming Blade does thunder damage, and I can split it up for you if you'd like me to.
Yeah, if you don't mind. The
Okay.
bludgeoning is going to not take as much effect as you may have thought.
Okay, gotcha. 5 damage is bludgeoning,
Okay.
So-
So 3.
and then 8 damage is thunder.
Okay, which should be
Okay. And then
Okay.
I am going to use my movement to try and do something dumb, and
Mhm.
I'm just gonna step back 5 feet.
Okay.
Does he attack me? Or
Yeah.
am I? Okay, so I am leaving his sphere of influence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right,
then
I'm
yes,
pretty sure
he's
it's-
gonna.
Reach is, let me just check. Yep. Yarp, so it'll try and get a swing in as you head out.
Bring it.
I'm just going to move this down in the combat tracker so I can easily do this.
Yep.
It's going to use its claws and try and gash at you. 28 to hit.
Jesus Christ, I'm dead. Fuck, man. Okay, it's balanced anyway. We need to remember when he ends his turn, he's within 5 feet of the sphere. He has to make a dex save.
Okay.
It's fire damage. Yeah. But I fucked up my stuff too, so it's good.
Oh my god, no.
Let's see. So he's at 21. Actually, do I have a reaction or did I use it? Or I didn't because, okay, I'm going to reaction shield.
Okay.
And actually, with durable magic, I get a +2 bonus to AC, which means
23.
19 with my armor,
Mm-hmm.
+2 with my shield
Yep.
is 21, +2 with durable magic because I'm concentrating on flaming sphere
Mhm.
is 23,
Yep.
+5 makes it 28. Does that stop the hit or does it still hit?
It's
I
a
don't
28, so I think it still just hits.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
okay.
It
Well,
must
I'm still
have
going to do it
matched.
because it gives me...
Yeah, and you put everything up to stop it you
Yeah.
possibly can.
I tried.
Do you have any resistance to slashing damage? It's going to use
No.
its claws. Okay.
I don't.
All right,
All right.
16 points to Aga.
16.
Is
Okay.
it just kind of get you in a spot, well, probably across your ass, sorry, but you've got that armor on, the ice armor, so
Yeah.
it's like, go.
Dan's trying to take my ass off.
It's about those groceries.
Wait, are you still up?
But yeah, I'm still up. Yeah.
Okay. You
I'm
when you
okay.
said you're dead, my heart dropped. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Nah, no way.
that-
Okay.
Well, actually, if I'm going to move away, I'm going to move more than 10 feet away because if he does that shit again, I don't want to touch that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, but he has, yep. That's what I'm going to do. But he does have the booming blade on him, so if he moves, he takes additional damage. And if he ends his turn within 5 feet of the sphere, he takes additional damage as well. So.
Okay, nice.
What side of this ring are we watching?
You two
from?
are right above the troll. In fact, the troll, the three heads are almost, they're only like 12 feet below you. It's 35 feet down from where you all are, and this thing stands 27 in the low 20s.
Okay.
Jeez, that thing's huge.
So is our Aga and Marcon within 60 feet of us?
Aga, no. Given how far down it is, but Marcon, yes. All right. In that case, anything else for Aga?
Did I cast I cast a cantrip this turn. Bonus action healing word. Jesus, I need that shit so bad right now.
What was it you could do? What was your limitation this round? Or that's
It was
next
last.
round?
It was last round.
Okay.
And I didn't use arcane deflection. I used the shield
Right. Okay.
spell.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
if I use arcane deflection to only add 2 to my AC, then I can't cast leveled spells, but I can cast
Gotcha.
cantrips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. All right. So you.
This is like the most complicated wizard subclass. I don't know
Nice.
why did I choose this. But he's 1d4 plus 4 plus 2. That's 6.
Okay. This is
Oh.
healing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So your wound recovers a bit here. Brings it down to a wound of 49.
Oh, still bad. Ouch! It hurts.
Nice. Oh. But it's a brief respite that you.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else for Aga then?
No, that's it.
Okay. That brings us down to Marcon. Unless
Okay.
you're doing anything, Emorai. Emorai.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Nana's gonna lean forward and really focus. And the more she's focusing, she's squeezing her grip on Thaxl's fur. But she's resisting.
Okay.
But very much resisting. It's pretty obvious that she's holding back.
Okay.
She's gonna say, "Good man, be a man."
Nice, Marcon. Oh, familiar voice up ahead, up above. All right, Marcon, you're up.
All right. So, do I still have flanking, or did you move back, Aga?
I moved back.
That's fine.
I'm trying not to die right now.
I got you. So I won't roll at advantage this time. So I'm
I don't
gonna
know
go
if
ahead.
the flaming sphere flanks or not. That's up to Dan. I doubt it because it's not a creature. But
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Okay, does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Oh, right. Roll for your cold shield, Aga, on that attack.
oh, that's
Thank you,
right.
Cosmian.
2d8.
Oh, okay.
But sorry, you can just let me know what that is when you can, Aga. But
4.
What do you? Okay, 4. Thank you.
All right. So that's a 8 plus 11 with my improved divine smite as well. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead.
8
So
plus
the first hit does 13,
nice.
and then I'm gonna add my improved divine smite. That's another 5 on that, so 18 damage.
Okay.
And
It's
then-
transition to red health, so past the halfway point.
All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. All right, same deal as last time.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, 17 for my first hit, and then with improved divine smite,
Nice.
that's another 5.
Plus another 5. All right.
Yeah, so 22 damage for the second hit.
Ooh, okay. Awesome. So you again are sort of hacking and slashing into the back of the knees and back of the calves of this creature.
Can I move around its influence and get in front of Aga?
You can, but you'd have to pass through that ball of fire.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Don't
then
worry
I'm not
about
gonna-
it.
Then I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
the whole reason that I moved away from him is I'm trying to get him to come after me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because
okay.
it'll do like 48 thunder damage if he moves.
Gotcha.
so-
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I'll stay there and get pummeled. I have plenty of health. Like, we're good.
Okay. Anything else for Marcon then?
No, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That was a lot of damage. So let's see.
And we did deal thunder, slashing, fire. Oh, we did a lot. We
A
did
lot. Did a lot.
Mhm.
A whole
Mhm.
lot.
In fact, it got It's you notice that this particular round, it does not recover its wounds. They seem to be like the fire has encased it and singed it, and it's having trouble repairing that fire damage this round. Okay, it swings around after having the back of its legs butchered, mainly because of a roll. But for flavor, it's because you were taking chunks out of the back of its leg, and it cannot recover currently. So it wants to address that, and it is going to try and attack you, Marcon. It's going to first lean way down in a very, very quick move for its height. Leans way down and snaps a bite, trying to get like this like the side of your face and your shoulder.
Oh no, he did it, that son of a bitch!
Does a 25 hit?
It sure does.
Ugh.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, nice. All right, let me.
Why? I'm a tiefling. Why am I not?
So yeah, no. So I thought about it, and I'm like, I get that as an oath breaker, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't call it though, so I can't even be mad. So
all right, it did 12 damage to you with a bite. You actually feel a little bit of a sting to the bite as it releases, and you feel the well, again, sting of some poison or something in there.
Okay.
Not affecting you, but it hurts. All right, so the Hellish Rebuke, is that after it finishes its turn, or is that like an immediate?
Yeah, it's immediate. So
Okay, go
I
for
hit it. Yeah, so I hit it so it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I don't think it has
Let me see.
good dex.
The DC for that is this DC for that's 16.
If you got a 9.
Oh, perfect. And then it has to take 2d10 fire damage for that because I can only
okay.
cast it at first level as a reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll that if you want. Yeah. Get
So I
it.
gotta get some chip on this.
That last hacking in its legs.
Oh my God, y'all gotta see this. Can you guys see it?
What we get? It's too much of a sheen. Is it too? Is it?
It's too shiny.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. I see an 8 or 9.
It's a 9, and then it's another 9 in the gold.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yeah, so 18
All
damage.
right. It's looking pretty hurt between the last, between all the damage that's been inflicted, this fireball smashing into it, you hacking the back of its legs, and now this fire. It's starting to look worse for wear.
Is that the end of its turn, Dan?
No.
Okay.
It starts ripping shred after shred after shred. Its next claw attack tries to hit you. 28 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
Okay. That deals 13 points of damage. Its next claw attack
Okay.
comes in. A 23 to hit.
God.
Comes in, slashes again. 14 damage. Its next claw attack comes in. Only 13. Oh, wait, 13? Does that hit?
No.
Is it paladin? No way, right? We just don't have your armor in
Not
here,
even,
that's all.
Yeah,
Okay.
not even close. Yeah, my armor class is 20.
Its fifth and final attack tries to claw you once again. This thing's a beast. 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Dealing 17 points of damage, knocking
I'm still
you.
up.
Oh, really?
I'm still up.
Oh, okay.
I got 5 hit points left.
Oh, maybe I have it in here wrong then. Okay.
Yeah, he has 100 max hit points, and I'm down to 5 right now.
Oh, right, because we leveled up. Okay, all right, let me fix that. It's 100.
Yeah,
max.
if I was level 11, it would have been game over.
Nana's like leaning over, she's like gritting her teeth.
So you
Really?
have 5
No,
hit points
no.
left, you said?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can finish this fight.
Okay, neat.
We can finish
And
this
it
fight.
just leans down and yells in your face as spittle flies and stuff.
I'm looking worse for wear, but we gonna finish this.
That's the end of its turn. And it has to take the fire damage. What does it have to roll, Aga, for the sphere next to it?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that is that's not good. 8.
That's a fail.
Nice. And how much damage does it take?
Let me roll. Let's find out. Ugh.
I
All
leave
right.
for 2 seconds and one of y'all is down.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Hang on,
And,
let me
and
fix that.
Nana's like hanging on to your fur as she's like over the edge.
We can do it.
That's 19
He's
fire
living.
damage again, Dan.
I'm gonna kill him next turn. I promise.
It's 19 fire damage, Dan. I don't know if you heard me or
Ooh,
not.
19. Okay, thanks. All right, so
66223.
this thing's looking pretty close to being knocked out, I've got to say.
I'm gonna kill it next turn. I
Mhm.
promise.
I got you, Deontay. Don't worry.
I
All right,
promise.
Aga, you are up. You saw this
It is
thing
dead.
just into your newfound compatriot here,
Yeah.
Marcon.
I-
You're still
I-
standing, like
kill it.
blood trickling over your eye, and you're just like,
We got a lot of
I'm-
money riding on this.
I'm going to run up,
Okay,
smack it with a. I'm going to go ahead and do Booming Blade again
okay.
That's right.
as my action. So advantage because
Oh, you hear some cheers. Like people get quiet as they see you getting thrashed, Marcon.
mauled.
But then when
Getting mauled.
and then they see you're still standing. Blue and brown. Blue and brown. They're just getting super hyped that you're still standing. And then they see you, Aga, that you get a cheer, Aga, as you're racing back over.
I'm like, fuck, he tanked everything he can. It's time to end this. That's a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then that's 1d6, 2d8. That is...
I got one. You get the other one.
Oh my god, terrible roll. 5 bludgeoning again, and 4 thunder.
Okay, let me.
But that's not really what wizards are good at. Bonus action, I'm going to ram it with the sphere.
Okay, it's looking
Flaming
pretty
sphere.
close to death. Okay.
Dexterity save.
I'm going
please.
to I'm gonna murder this thing so
All
bad.
right, dex save. An 18.
18 passes. It'll
Okay.
take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, please kill it. Burn it to ashes.
13, and 4, 17. Cut in half is 8 points of fire
Okay.
damage.
Ooh, that's one more than you needed. So how would you like to bring this thing down?
Yeah.
So instead of just ramming him
Uh-huh.
with the flaming sphere, I'm gonna push the flaming sphere against him, and then I'm going to make the flaming sphere get bigger and literally
Nice.
just engulf him, and then it's gonna into nothing, and it's just
Nice.
gonna be a skeleton.
Don't forget the tongue!
I'm
Nice.
just gonna burn all of the flesh away.
All right, you let it burn and burn, and it's trying to regenerate, but it can't quite, and it disappears. And it's not quite a skeleton, but it's like this husk, this cooked. You know,
I'm
all the
going-
fat's been burnt out.
I'm going to avoid the eyeballs.
Ooh, okay, make
I'm
an
going to
Arcana
just
check and see if you can.
I'm gonna let the sphere just
save
kind of
this.
cook them, so they're cooked eyeballs. They're not raw.
Nice.
a delicacy,
Arcana?
if you will.
Yeah, just to.
It's at least a 20, but I have to see if I.
That's fine. That's
I
plenty.
am.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 16 plus 4.
All right.
Don't forget the tongue!
You hear everyone cheering, yeah, yeah, and some people are like, "Oh fuck, my money! Oh shit!"
So we
I
got
am
paid.
immediately going to point at Marcon and healing word.
Nice. People see you pointing at him,
at-
and they think you're giving him props. Yeah, they're actually cheering for Marcon.
At third level, so I'm gonna dump some hit points into you, buddy.
Nice.
That's oh god, that's really high actually. 14 points of healing
Nice.
for a wizard. That's pretty.
How
fucking
you
good.
how are you looking right now?
I'm okay. I'm a little below half.
A little below half? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't even like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
my half is 38-ish,
Mm.
and I have taken 49 points of damage. So I'm like 11 below half. So
Yeah, so
fine.
I'm gonna put 30 points into myself
Damn, nice.
out of 60.
While he's doing that, Nana's just gonna reach over, and she's within 60 feet of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna say, "I don't like it when people take a bite out of your face." Also, healing word at Marcon for at third level.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, all 3 ones. Of course.
Oh, that figures with the four.
Oh
Still counts.
Nice.
She's very emotional. She's
no.
very,
Yeah.
Thaxl, make a
Wait.
perception check, please.
Okay.
Does your
she's
thing give you
perceiving.
advantage for sight, or is it just sound and smell?
For a direwolf, I think it's just smell.
You should be able to see though. Crazy.
Mm.
I think it's the owl.
Um,
The owl and
Mechanically.
something else. that
Hearing
gets
or
sight.
smell gives me advantage, but that's it.
You can do it with advantage, and if it's hearing as well. Sorry, Aga, you were saying?
I was just going to pull out my knife real quick and try and I'm going to try and take part of the tongue from the troll and both of the eyes, just really quick, just like a.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you,
And just
it
try
takes
and-
a little. You get through the tongue, and then you pop the eyes out. Mm-hmm. You got 'em
I'm gonna
secured.
tie
Don't
the.
forget about
opt-
the gears from the golem. Didn't you want
Oh.
those?
No, I
Oh,
took a look at it, a
okay.
little rudimentary, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Sorry, I
tie.
popped the head off like that. My bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie the optical nerves together and then throw the eyeballs up to Thaxl for her to like.
People think you're just doing some weird, like, crowd pleasing thing. Nice. What'd you get, Thaxl?
18.
Okay. So you catch? Are you gonna eat those eyes? Or are you just gonna catch them in your mouth? Like,
Probably just catch him and then put him down.
Okay. You put him down. You see, Aga and Marcon are down there. People are. It's a lot of adrenaline flowing, I imagine, and the people are cheering, which really adds to it. And you're just, it's kind of a nice moment, It never hurts to be cheered by a crowd of people. Totally, you came in this as an underdog, and came out making 5-to-1 odds money. Thaxl, you hear a rattle in the chest of the corpse, the troll.
A rattle?
Mm-hmm. A breathy rattle.
Oh,
Aga.
shit.
Is the link still up between Aga? I mean, Aga, the thing is breathing. The troll.
I'm gonna look right at where the troll is.
Okay.
When I'm listening for it now, do I hear it?
I think you're close enough. We're not only here, but you see like some of the back caving in a bit because it's been roasted and there isn't much left.
Okay. I'm gonna just take my hand, shove it through, and grab whatever it is and throw it out over the pit.
Okay, you put it through and you find you just have this clump of sinew and hair, and this tarry disgustingness comes out in your head. You pull a clump of tar out.
Shit.
And I'm just gonna throw it out over the pit.
That clump of tar, little hair, woo, over the edge, but more bubbles up out of the back of this creature.
I'm gonna push the flaming sphere against it, like, oh fuck,
Nice.
die.
We're still in initiative, right?
You are. Let me just remove that. So,
Because if we are, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn if we are.
Oh, fair enough.
the cursed
God.
monster pops up out of it. The long,
fuck's sake.
disgusting, almost like a wolf's snout, but it's all worn and pulled back. It's mostly bits and pieces of connective tissue and muscle barely attached to a skeleton beneath it, and this oozy black tar that sort of drips like foam from its mouth as it stands up, just as large as that creature, but probably 3 times as muscular.
Oh, no.
4
Good
horns,
thing I
2
healed
each
myself.
side. Out.
I'm mad I healed you instead of me.
Yeah.
It pulls out the thigh bone of this other creature and just scrapes it into like a makeshift blade and holds it at its side. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Aga,
Oh fuck.
Thaxl's now very upset with you
Why?
because now she's having to wait while you fight this stupid thing, and she doesn't get to leave.
We'll leave right after this fight. We'll go straight to a tree.
We'll
We'll
She's
go
heard
straight
it
to
before.
a tree.
If you live.
That's fair.
If I live.
Fair. That is fair.
I've got
Did you
Missy's.
just send the king out of there?
Bro, what? Are you worried about me? I can make my AC the same as like some smaller dragons. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Adult dragons.
does anybody have to go to work tomorrow? We can't just finish this fight. I mean, come on, guys.
Technically,
I
I
do
do,
have
but
to
I'm
go.
not leaving the house.
I do have to go to work
So, I
tomorrow,
mean-
actually.
Man.
We actually have to stop
Nice.
It's
I
just a
genuinely
week of
have to
thinking
be
about
at
it.
work
It's-
at
Oh,
6:45.
man, we gonna
So.
need help, man.
No, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Nana's here; she can jump in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that's
Mave'riel,
there. Yeah,
Thaxl.
that's the problem.
Yeah, no,
we
that's
got
the
other
help.
things to do too, though.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
It just means that next week we just got to roll into it and immediately be quick about it. We
Yeah,
can't
but-
waste time. Yeah, because we shoot the shit for so long sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I just have a question, Dan.
Yeah.
Based on where we're leaving it,
Mhm.
am I gonna be able to? Are we gonna be able to still do the other thing?
Yeah, I will definitely allow time for that. It's still intended to be like a downtime before our big crossover Saturday after this. So we will make the
Question.
time. Mm-hmm.
Normally on Saturdays, this upcoming Saturday would have been my in-person D&D game, but some people weren't available. Do we
Uh-huh.
want to see if everybody for Kiers is available and we can finish up the fight and do some stuff on Saturday? Double up?
Unfortunately, Saturday cannot because I have session
Aw.
0 for
Right.
Quarter
and
That's
I'm in
right.
and I'm in that session as well.
Oh,
That's late though.
right.
Can we do it during the day?
I mean, during
can't.
the
I can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
yeah, unfortunately, at
Yeah.
the time that we normally start is when
Well-
Court of Thorns, and I can't tell everybody we're going to do it a different day.
That's fair.
So-
That's
If
fair.
something opens up during my day, I will check in with everyone and see if they're up for an impromptu fight. To tackle the fight, and we can
Okay.
stream it. But the daytime
For me,
super
I'm
tough for me.
available. I'm available Thursday,
Mhm.
Friday night. Although Friday night is Storm.
Can't do
Mm.
Thursday
Stormfall.
because I have my short folk campaign.
We're so
I
busy.
I can do tomorrow
Just all of
night.
y'all.
I can do tomorrow night. Tomorrow
Yeah, I can do
night.
that.
I can do tomorrow night as well, but it'll have to be.
Uh,
Well, it'll be
I can
after
do-
7 p.m. anyway.
I can do anything. I'm gonna be home all week, so
Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk to Vic and see
Yeah.
if Vic's available. Maybe we'll double up and do 2 days in a row. How
Nice.
fun would that be?
I linked the Discord here for any viewers like, ooh, I want to be alerted for that. Please consider joining the Discord. We have a lot of fun there. And I will, if we end up doing it, if I'm able to, it sounds like everyone else is if I can do it, then I'll let you know. We'll put it in general chat. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
Whee!
Alrighty.
But either way, I promise we'll hit everyone's marks next week. If we can't do it, we'll definitely hit everyone's marks next week. There's of course role play in with it. This isn't just a pit fight boss. This has some role play in there too. So there might be other ways around it, of course. Or there's 5 of you now to face off against this thing, and a boatload of XP if you defeat it or work your way
okay.
around it.
Yes,
This thing's
because I would
Alright.
like to level it if we could, but
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
because that was a rough battle. I almost died.
Ooh, yeah, but I
Almost.
don't hold back. I always try and keep it. I try and go in with it balanced and let y'all use your ingenuity and you did it. I mean, it was close, but that was a badass fight, you two.
to be
Yeah.
fair, if we need a minute to recuperate, I can give us 10 minutes.
This is true, right?
So because I can just wall of force this motherfucker again.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's got some kind of teleportation or disintegrate ray, which if he has either of those, we're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good laugh. Well.
I was just looking like, I wonder. Nice. Oh, interesting.
Oh, man.
That's right, because Dispel doesn't work on it. It has to be Disintegrate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it has to be disintegrate, I think, or it says something similar, a magical effect similar or something. Disintegrate spell. Oh no, it just clarifies that a disintegrate spell completely destroys it. But it does also extend to the ethereal plane, so etherealness won't stop it, or
Okay.
won't negate it. It has to be like a genuine teleport.
Man, wow. I can't wait. I'm so psyched. Okay. So, for anyone that's new, be sure to be back here and join us at the very least next Tuesday. This is, you've been enjoying, no doubt, Curious Lament, our All Evil campaign. We run every Tuesday night from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Let's see. We have a big crossover between Curious Lament, this group, and our Friday night campaign, Stormfall, which is good aligned. This will actually be the second crossover coming up on March 28th. It's a Saturday. It'll be at noon. After that, the week following, which I think is April 1st, every Wednesday night we'll start our new talk show, Madbird Squawks, where it's, as Victoria cleverly named it, D&D Therapy. And then, of course, we have our, as I mentioned, Stormfall campaign every Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern.
Just for fun, because I actually have not heard about Madbird Squawks, because I am terribly busy and out of the loop on like 90% of the things I'm doing in my life. What is Madbird Squawks, and can I participate? Because
Yes.
I love that talk show episode we did.
Yeah, that's effectively
Love that.
it. We're
that's
Okay.
it.
Mm-hmm. It's a way we'll have a few guests from across different campaigns each week. I'll be scheduling it out a little bit, and some impromptu people when they want to join, and we'll be able to talk about like what happened in their campaign, and then be filled in on from some of the other guests about their campaign, and we'll have questions from the viewers. We'll have in our Discord a channel that resets each week for what are your questions for this week, and we can talk about it all.
That's
and we'll
dope.
take live questions and stuff. Yep. That should
Really
be exciting. Yeah. It went so well. We've had so much fun with it. People kept asking, like, is this happening? What is it? Like, okay, we'll do it. Let's see. So Saturday nights after the crossover on the 28th, every Saturday night will be run by our very own Kim here, Nana D. Her new campaign, the Court of Thorns. And it has...
We've already started with a mindfucky on it, yes.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm all twisted around and I don't know what's going on anymore.
Awesome.
Man.
I'm so excited to have that each week. Oh my gosh, because I love that.
It's very dark, very twisted.
Yes. Get your
Psychological mindfuckery.
Nice.
The mindfuckery began in their 1-to-1s. So session 0 said their 1-to-1s prepared them for session 0, but I don't think they were prepared for me.
Nice. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, check that out. Again, as of the 28th, be the first streamed live episode 1 of Court of Thorns. And then it'll be every Saturday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. And then every Sunday night, DM'd by our very own Victoria, is The Obsidian Scar. And that is, exploratory, a proper naughty campaign. Yes. And then every Monday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, is The Forsaken, DM'd by our very own Steph Skiles Art here in chat. Which is, again, this is that's the campaign where we pick up as players all of the quest lines and then complete like 1% of them. But it's fun. It's really fun. There's floating cities in the sky and political intrigue, and we get so wrapped up in this stuff that we're like, we just want to do all the things. So we pick up all the quests. You guys suck. That's awesome. So sorry. We intended to go back to that other town stuff, I swear, last night. And then it just didn't happen. But we made it sound like it was going to. But then some of the people went back. Like, no.
Best laid plans, man.
Yeah. Lots of fun. So consider joining our Discord and having lots of fun there. We think we put up our Facebook, our YouTube page in case you want to see older episodes of this. They're all uploaded to that for reviewing. Come and join all the things, hang out with us, and we'll catch you here maybe tomorrow, but otherwise next Tuesday for more awesome D&D. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you, players. Everyone, just awesome night. Yes. Great on. Battle's awesome. Thaxl,
I forgot how to combat for a little bit there, bro.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Yeah. Nice. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Adios.
These
Good night.
guys.
Good night.